salutations. Welcome to my amazing show. Once again, I'm your host, the great and mighty Mr. Perez. Today I'll be playing some more Disco Elysium, so let's go ahead and jump right in. Yeah, we're now on day 4, and I'm pretty sure I'm getting close to being able to things down here are a mess. Pretty sure I'm getting close to figuring out the full crime scene. Yeah, let me do something real quick. Yeah, now that I have this map, I could fast travel, so...
The door has seen better.
I'll wait outside to give you some time and privacy to check out your new living arrangements. But just so you know, after we are done with the day, I'll still be staying in the whirling in rags for the night. We'll meet in front of the shack in the morning.
The key turns with a sound.
Okay, in we go.
On the table, you see a bowl of water, a rough soap, and next to it, a small
shave.
hand, like an artist with a brush or a master swordsman. You use the sharp blade chafes against your skin, producing a scratching sound. They feel so smooth, surprisingly so. A feeling of... On the table, an old mirror hangs on the wall. The bed is comforting. On the table, you see a bowl of water. The water you almost look like a
Let's see. Not yet. There's supposed to be a bullet. In the meantime, let's travel here. Oh wait, actually, let me reload. I'll start over. Let's go to the church. I could talk to those junkies. Hey. Let's go this way.
A pane of eaten, barely holding it. The pane falls into the icy snow with a soft thunk.
Nice. Yeah, I should tell them the coast is clear.
Hi again. So,
I checked it out.
What happened?
I talked to the crab
Oh,
man.
man. Who is he? What did you think?
Okay, to be honest, very spiritual.
Really? Huh. Interesting. What's he doing in the church?
Just preaching and praying
No
from the looks of it.
matter. Yeah, Noid is right.
These guys will never catch him. You will never catch him. There's nothing to do.
Yeah, he wouldn't mind the
I
nightclub
don't
at all.
know, man. Doesn't it feel like a major hindrance to you? A spooky guy climbing around when all the guests are trying to have
I don't think he really gives a damn about you or anyone else.
Mess. Everyone is welcome. Maybe. I guess we'll figure something out. Okay, but what about the other spooker? The one in
I
Grandma's
just saw some
room?
machines.
But she's in there somewhere. Has to be. Have you tried investigating the machines? Anyway, do let us know if you see her. As always.
Yeah, I think they'll be fine. Okay, actually, yeah, I should still shave. If I can. There we go.
The door has
I'll wait after.
the key. An old mirror. On the table, you see a bowl of water, like an arc. The sharp blade chafed. They feel so smooth. The water you almost look. An old mirror.
Okay. Let's go back to the main area. I think now's a good time to check out the those apartments. Let's see if I remember carefully. Number 12. That's where I need to go. Go into the apartments.
You hear someone walking around inside, rearranging the furniture. The walking sounded like a woman, a poor communard from the looks of it. The room is.
Do I
It's the
have
police.
to open the door? Do you have a warrant?
Let's go.
It's generally easier to do things.
Right, I don't have a reason.
A plaster cast bust depicts a middle-aged man with impressive sideburns. The name
Just trying to
of
have
the
a
plate
plaster cross
reads-
myself in
White
the
star,
bedroom.
the photos on the wall. I think we have broken into the apartment of a young communard. I suspect that there aren't many commun. He was definitely control. There aren't many.
A bullet. That's what I need. That's 11. Oh, wait. See something. Okay. Let's save here.
A shabby door hangs oddly on its hinges, secured to the doorframe with a safety chain. An unpaid energy bill is attached, threatening
right.
to cut.
Chain cutters. Do that.
Holding the gun feels natural and satisfying. It's like an extension of your arm.
I think my hand recognizes
It reminds
it.
you of the day you first sheathed your sidearm, officer. A serious law official.
Leave it, huh?
A shabby door hangs oddly on its hinges. It should be easy, but it's just an old fabric.
Trouble with the chain, officer?
That's not right.
It reminds she. A shabby door hangs on.
And the place comes with 3 months' worth of utility bills.
Okay.
Snip.
I know there's no stopping you.
Yeah, let's make this quick. Nice and clean. Years ago.
A phone book lies open on the table, covering a stack of utility bills. You pocket the bottle.
I'll hold on to that. That must be Kuno's dad. Dave.
A bundle of clothes heaped on the bed. In the dark, it looks like a nest.
What a pile of clothes.
Something underneath there is breathing. Your hand touches a greasy duvet covered in cigarette burn. You see a 60-year-old, fat, red-headed man passed out from large amounts of alcohol and God knows what else. The smell of shit. You don't have to take him down. He's already down.
It's Kuno's father.
Judging by the color of his hair, I would say yes, it is.
The lieutenant's right. The man's unwashed hair bears a familiar ginger tone. Even the hair on his chest is coppery.
Doesn't look
The
like he's
light
gonna fuck
from the
anyone up
window
anytime
falls
soon.
No, it really doesn't. This man won't be feeding his family anytime soon. Not that he was, but at least he won't be beating his son.
A pair of half-open bug eyes is staring back at you from the dark, empty, and frozen. It's clear that the person behind them is not awake.
What happened to his
Can't
eyes?
you tell? It happens to exceptionally committed substance abusers. They fall asleep with their eyelids still open. Not a pretty sight.
Yeah, he'll sleep it off.
Look, he's trying to communicate.
The man groans once again and then falls back again, limp.
I'm afraid it is.
And look, the other next door is a groan rises.
What is there to do? We could turn him on his side so he doesn't choke on his own vomit, but he's already on his side. We could
Wow.
take him to Remedy or something. They don't do charity for people who are trying to kill themselves.
Years, months, the pile of blankets grunts miserably.
Took him
Silence, only.
Yeah. He's already down for the count. Let's get out of here. Oh, wait. Wrong door. This one.
Fuck does Kuno care?
I took care of it.
Alright, so you got Kuno's kilo. Here is how we do it. That's how we split it. It's the best way. Street way.
Aren't you gonna ask how I got past your dad?
Word on the street is, you sent your little friend in dressed as a hooker. Distraction style. That's some sick shit.
Not a single muscle moves on the lieutenant's face.
Kuno wants to hear all about it. But first, we split the kilo. Then we shoot the shit.
Fine.
Wow, that's heavy. There you go. More than half in there. Kuno's fucking...
There is no movement.
Now tell me, how the fuck are you still alive, pig?
There were tons of unpaid utility bills.
Fuck right there were. Fucking 3 years or some shit.
You can guess.
You have to find someone else.
That's right. It's a shithole. Kuno's gonna move underground. Leroy shit. Ancient shit. Kuno's gonna live in a fucking catacomb.
Yeah, in a tomb, Kuno.
That's not the easy life you got going on in that apartment.
The fuck do you know about Kuno's life? Kuno's got plans. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, we got plans.
Oh, I met your dad.
Yeah, you do some sambo shit. Sneak in. Is the hooker thing real?
Your dad is a half-dead alcoholic. He was sleeping under some clothes.
What?
His posture changes. The swaying rooster motion stops for a second.
Fuck right. Kuno's dad was sleeping like a bum. Kuno told ya. Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit about anything. Fucking breaking and entering shit. That's nothing to Kuno's dad. You got lucky, pig. Kuno knew this. Kuno's fucking violent fiend dad's been drinking hard lately. Kuno knew you have a way in. Narrow window.
I mean, I
Kuno
technically
window.
broke the lock, but hey, tell yourself
Through
that.
the window.
Yeah, you don't have to act so tough, kid. You don't have to be scared of him anymore.
Kuno's not fucking trying to be tough. This shit is real. Kuno's fucking violent dad's gonna be a vegetable. Kuno knows that shit. Stroke shit. Stomach fucked up, and Kuno's gonna go out like that too. Gonna be just like Kuno's violent dad. Speech.
Stop saying all this sad shit.
Fuck you talking sad? Kuno's got hard shit, death shit, nothing shit.
You don't have to turn into
Get
that.
your fucking nun ass out of here before Kuno fucks it dead. You turn into... Kuno ain't turning into...
Kuno won. Oh, you won, Kuno.
There's a textbook with your name on it.
Yeah, so fucking what?
It says Kuno, not Kuno. Kuno de
Fuck
Ruder.
you talking to Kuno about that kiddie shit?
I like it.
He's trying to fuck.
Fuck out of here. Kuno knows it's fucking lame. That's...
Don't change your name into that, Kuno.
Alright,
Yeah, pig. This shit is done. Kuno doesn't...
alright. Enough of that. Oh yeah, I guess I could ask that.
Fuck does Kuno care? Yeah, the kingdom of Kuno.
How'd they get there?
Kuno doesn't know shit about that. That shit is beneath Kuno.
So I need to know.
Listen. Kuno doesn't care. Kuno could hook you up with some sweet rag.
You'd have to be blind not to notice the giant white letters F-A-L-N running down his trouser leg.
I have to see what happened to his clothes.
Look, Kuno ain't seen shit lying around.
The lieutenant remains silent.
Alright, what's so great about these pants?
These are found modulars. Liquid fit. But believe it, you need this.
These could drastically coach physical. They will also make you into an idiot.
I already have pants.
Whatever. Kuno was trying to help.
There's
the
also a mug.
fuck. A mug in the trash. Is this about the fucking clothes again?
This is quaint, but not taken out of its historic. This mug have anything to do with it? Nah, this is waste not have anything
Kuno
to do with
sees where
it.
this is going. Kuno's got...
I can't hear you, Kuno. Speak louder, Kuno.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Someone has tampered with the crime scene.
Shit, that's tense. Someone's going to the beatdown. Kuno doesn't know who put that shit in there.
Tell the Kuno who it was.
Stop turning into a pig, Kuno.
Yeah, get your bacon shit away. Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit. Kuno doesn't...
Okay.
Yes?
So I shaved.
Yes. I don't know what to say. Perhaps
I know, right? Stunning.
I'm really not sure about this turn of events. I may have preferred the mutton chops. They sort of seem to cover up the...
Yeah, damage.
Either way, good on you. You were
We
saying...
need to talk about responsibility.
I'm glad to hear it, Detective. I was wondering when we'd get to this very subject. If
Good.
you ask me, it's high time for you to set aside these frivolous side tasks and focus 100% of your energies on the case before us.
No, I meant like la responsabilité. You know, that kind of
Why
gets
are you
assigned.
pronouncing it like that gentleman from the Institute of Price Stabilité?
I
You
don't
know
know.
what? Forget it. What specifically are you trying to assign responsibility for?
For the murder.
But isn't that our job?
No. It's way more nuanced like that than that. There's like this whole historical or socioeconomic dimension
now
to
I
it.
understand. Next, I suppose you're going to tell me you need to form a committee to assign this responsibility.
Yeah.
Fascinating. And here I believed your recent turn. In any event, I am just... You know who might be, though? That Mr. Villedroit. The gentleman you met. If I were trying to get in touch with the coalition, I would start by seeking him out. But first, you... Now, was there anything...
I don't know. Alright. Take my shortcut. Because it is a sweet shortcut. Open.
It's always good to see you.
Something in her demeanor has changed. She's tired.
Yeah, let's save.
It's always...
Something in her demeanor has changed. She looks back.
Nah.
It's always...
Something in her demeanor has changed. She looks back.
Nah.
It's always...
Something in her demeanor has changed. She looks back.
No, that's not it.
It's always...
Something in her demeanor has changed. She looks back.
Come on. Wait, let me do this first.
Something in her demeanor has
The
changed.
Hardie boys told us what really
I
happened.
understand.
Just like that. No resistance. Her shoulders are slouched. Her feet long and
You were
straight.
expecting this,
I
weren't you?
knew there was a chance you'd get them to tell you. It's what you do. You're the police.
Damn right.
For what it's worth, I'm sorry for wasting your time.
This is good. Clear the air first, between you two. Then move on to questions.
Yeah.
Is it? Something is off here. Shush. I can't hear what she's saying.
If you knew we would find out eventually, why did you waste our time?
Because of the Hardies. I couldn't just dispense with them. They were only trying to help me. Out of the shit I'd gotten into.
That's not good enough.
You're right. There's more.
Really?
You answer to the coalition government, and by extension, the moral intern.
Briefly glancing over her shoulder to the sea, as she's done time and time again. A grand expanse of water reaches over the bay and to the horizon. Grey and
What
pale.
nice beyond
The
it.
Pearl, the Muindi Isola, the Occident, and then Aranye, the old world.
You're afraid of the more Linton.
You share a database with them. You send people to their courts.
What's going on? What did you do?
Just business. But bad business for some people in the moral intern. If I show up in your records, officer, they will find me. They will
What happens if they do?
kill me, sir. If you file my name, take me in for questioning, enter me into the moral intern mill, well, then I'm fucked. For nothing. This murder didn't have anything to do with me.
Fucked. People after her. Moral intern people. This isn't Orany's lit.
No, it's not.
Actually, this murder did have a little to do with her.
Said you studied the Olanese lip. What is with this
I
fugitive
did.
stuff?
I also had a side job selling insurance that I was really good at. Got picked up by a bank. Competitive intelligence, they called it.
Competitive.
After that, I sort of, transitioned out of the whole culture scene.
What should you do to have these people after
It's
you?
not nice, but it's not illegal. Not here in Ravishol, or even in Oranje.
What exactly did you do?
Industrial espionage. I joined a business collective with the intention of betraying
Oh, a
them.
spy.
I did my job well enough to be asked to do it
Ah.
again. With a bigger company. The kind you really, really don't fuck with. I took their ledgers, 2 decades worth of accounting.
I need the names of the companies involved and who hired you.
The job was Lou's doing County Savings Bank.
The
They sound
bank?
small, but they're part of the Lou Scott conglomerate. That was the second job. The first was some printer company.
Ah,
You
just a
wouldn't know
printer
them.
company. Yeah.
As to who hired me for the job, I don't know. But they're after me too, along with Lou Scott and their friends in the MI. Once you're done in the competitive intelligence circuit, you don't have allies. You're radioactive.
Lowe's cap. These people engineer financial disasters in second world countries. The conglomerate also includes the Bank of Consecration, Airberg, and the popular Papalolo line of dairy products.
Papa Lolo. You know, I'm sure there are people who've done much worse.
Sure. I'm not a war criminal, but it was bad. People lost their jobs. Good people, too, not just C-suite. A lot of people got hurt. But that's just more of my shit you shouldn't have to deal with. You're solving a
So-
murder.
What happened here the night he died?
We were there. Together. In bed, I mean.
Tell me exactly what happened.
Okay. He was in a kneeling position. He had just entered me. I was on my back, looking at him. I heard the window behind me shatter, and I turned to look. There was a hole in the glass. I turned back to him. His eyes were looking through me, and his mouth was open. Dumb. I could see.
He got shot during sex.
I could.
Poor dude.
A great pain moves.
I knew he was dead. Before he fell down on top of me.
Then what happened?
He was heavy. I pushed him off and he fell to the floor. There. He only had his boots on. I bit the pillow, not to scream, then ran downstairs. I waited for the second shot to come. For me. I thought there would be one. It never came.
She's forgotten about her cigarette. The butt has burned right down to her fingernails.
The cigarette missed.
Oh,
Sorry this happened to
so
you.
am I.
What time was this? When did it happen? It would help us if you could be as precise as possible.
11:30 to 12:15. I don't know the exact time. Around midnight.
Midnight.
It's okay. Were you inebriated?
Not as much as usual. He'd done a line, plus other things. I was drinking.
Wait. Titus said she was gurning her jaw off, much more than usual.
I don't know, Titus said you look pretty high.
Oh, yeah. I did one of his lines, just to clear my head.
Good thinking. Clear your head. You should clear your head. Get into his mindset.
Oh,
Did you hear or see the shooter in the course of this?
No,
so what did you do then?
nothing. I was trapped. I was stuck in my room downstairs. I got some clothes on and crawled back up, drew the blinds. Blood was coming from his mouth. Not a lot, just a little.
Oh. Less mess then.
He was still on the floor, slouched. I couldn't be there with him anymore, so I ran down and out of my room, into the hallway, down the stairs. I knew there would be people there.
What happened after you ran downstairs?
Sylvie was tending the bar. A lot of people were there. The Hardies were at the table in front of the stage. I think the union box was full. Ruby was there too. They were having such a good time.
Ruby.
I sat down and they all welcomed me. I didn't even have to say anything. Ruby knew something was wrong.
Ruby?
Who's Ruby?
Ruby. You know, the leader.
The Hardie. Of course.
Of what?
The Hardie boys.
Hardie was the leader of the Hardie
Well,
Boys.
Nominally, yes. Ruby's the one they go to when things happen, like things they need taken care of. She's the organizer.
Would you say she is the 8th Hardie boy?
Yeah. Yeah, sorry. Water went down the wrong pipe. Ah. I hate it when that happens.
Why not?
Okay, let's go on. What then?
Well, Ruby said let's talk upstairs. I showed her the room. I've known these people since December. They know my situation, that I can't leave a paper trail. Ruby was the first one I told. She said she'd take care of this. It's what she does, you know, take care of things. I helped her get the body to the bathroom. We used a belt to pull him up under the shower, to keep him upright.
Oh.
To mislead you, they were tampering with the body.
To produce lividity, matching a hanging?
Yes.
We completely missed the tampering. Looks like you got there in time. What was this, 20 minutes after death?
About 20, yes. Ruby explained it would make the blood... You know what he does.
Then what did she do?
Ruby went outside to talk to Titus and the boys. I was just looking at Lely in the bathroom. I had to put his clothes back on. His armor, too. It was tough, but I've seen him take it off and put it on many times. It took Ruby maybe half an hour to come back with Titus. I'd gotten him ready by then. They carried him out. I knew what they were going to do. Make it look like a hanging. Ruby said they would.
So what did you do while they were hanging him?
Ruby said to wait here. She also said I wouldn't see her for a while. That we should lay low or something. So I did.
So where's this Ruby now?
I don't know. I haven't seen her since.
We will need to take this question to the Hardie boys.
Interesting. Why did this Ruby go through so much trouble to hide something someone else did?
So did you hear a gunshot?
When he was shot? I may have. I don't know. I couldn't hear anything over the glass exploding.
The gunshot wasn't that loud. This is something to keep in mind when assessing the distance of the shot.
Must have come from quite far then. So you didn't kill
What?
Lely.
Why would I put myself through this? Insanity. Get myself cornered like this. He wouldn't have died if it weren't for me. I know that. But I would never hurt him.
All kinds of crazy things happen when drugs are involved. Sweet, sweet drugs. He was a serviceman. He must have had a gun. Somewhere, lying around, close to her hand.
Nah.
Like what?
Shoot the people after you have killed him?
That's the first thing that went through my head when I heard the glass break. I thought they'd found me. They've killed him to punish me. All last week, I've tried not to talk to anyone or be seen with anyone so they wouldn't be hurt. I've come to understand, however, this is paranoia. What happened didn't have anything to do with me.
But that's something to consider.
We can't go after loose cap. Not yet.
I don't ask you to, Lieutenant. If there's one thing I know, it's
So
that you'll
why
get
did you call the
nothing from
cops
there,
if you're hiding?
Because I'm an idiot.
Which is an indicator of truth, idiot. She's nothing of the sort.
So you would have us believe, but you're
You
not.
have to understand, the people around here, no one was making the call, and he kept rotting. And then they picked his clothes off, and that little fucker threw stones at him.
Her jaw is clenched. Her throat moves. It takes all her strength not to cave in and sob.
He kept throwing stones at him for 3 days. I could hear the thud. Thud. So I called you. I hope with all my heart it's not the last thing I do in Ravishol.
She definitely called the cops. That was task complete. It could not have been a lie. That is impossible.
So when was the window changed?
Last week. Angus and Titus's brother, I think he's called Tibbs, took care of it. I told you I'm a horrible girl. I told you things break around me.
You should have another look at that window after this. Reconstruct the scene. Yes,
In the bedroom.
you see the glass sparkling out of the corner of
I can go down here.
Chino's. He's thinking, are we done here? Or
I need to examine this window.
this window is pristine on the inside. Golden light melts away into the blue, glassy darkness of your mind. In it are two neon-lit shapes, a man and a woman on the single bed.
Uh-huh.
Two-hearted spider.
What position are they
Like
in?
the witness said, the man is kneeling, the woman is on her back. It's the night of March 4th and a shot has just been fired. The man looks directly at the woman. The shot's possible directions converge in his mouth. A ray
See.
cast from somewhere outside, entering his brain.
Where does it come from?
From the roof outside, location
actually-
A prime. The glass fractures around the bullet hole. Shards face inwards like a corona behind the woman's back.
Inspect
The man
figures.
does not know the bullet has entered his brain. He never will. Death comes faster
Let's look at
than
point
the
A.
ray cast from the man's mouth unravels into a fan of possible directions, all on the roof at first. The shot could have come from any of them.
Did there be gun
This is
residue
obvious.
outside?
There could have been. Then the rain and slush and wind washed it away.
So I'm what?
This was more
80% sure the roof is where the shot was made from?
72%. With a weapon that's good for medium range, like a rifle or sports pistol. This is a good short distance, but not too short. The perpetrator aimed with their back against the railing, or possibly kneeling for precision.
Yeah,
This would
position.
explain why it only took them one shot. The lights were on in here. Outside it was dark. It was like shooting fish in an aquarium, a well-lit aquarium. The victim opened his mouth to let the bullet in. Neither of them would have seen anything outside in the darkness, too busy with their own bodies.
But the shot had come from inside the room.
Point X would contradict the woman's testimony, rendering the entire proposition void. These figures would be wiped out, detective.
Are there any arguments against A prime, the roof?
None that you've found thus far, but that doesn't
So there
mean
could have
there
been
aren't any.
another point of origin, further
That's
away.
28%, yes. In this model, the shot could have come from a greater distance. Nothing excludes the possibility. Should we extrapolate to include every possible point
Yes,
of...
let's.
According to your map of the district, this shot could have come from a wide angle of locations, starting with the northern edge of the abandoned boardwalk, ending with an islet in the bay. Let's call them B prime.
More precisely.
B prime for boardwalk, B double prime for Land's End, and B triple prime for the islet, detective. There may be smaller points in between, but those are too fine to zoom in on.
Let's look at B prime.
700 meters away. The likeliest of these B positions, 20% chance. A skilled sniper could have made the shot, provided he had a safe sniper's nest. Even with the light on inside, we're talking military training. At that distance, the perpetrator would have had to take
That'll be
wind
very difficult.
direction into account.
Let's look at Land's End.
1.2 kilometers away. The least likely of these positions.
Nah, it's definitely
Let's
not
say
from there.
3%. A truly skilled sniper could have done it, possibly from a tent. No,
That's too far. Nah. Triple prime.
1 kilometer away, an unlikely point of origin. Beyond the docks somewhere, on an islet in the Bay of Martinez perhaps. There are islets there, badly charted as they may be. The shot would have been a small miracle, 5% likelihood. There
Kim,
is
do you
an
think the shot could have
extremely
come
narrow
from
field
further
of
than the
view.
roof?
From where, precisely?
Let's say the boardwalk, Land's End, the
I
islet.
see you have given this a lot of thought. Are those the locations you've singled out in addition to the roof? And what is the likelihood, in your opinion, that it came from a further distance?
Much less than the roof, but still.
Okay, well, we should see if there is gunshot residue or sniper nests if we go down the coast. Rule these spots out one by one. It would be the diligent thing to do. Until then, personally, I'm going with the roof version. It fits the hidden path through the whirling. A simple hypothesis.
Okay. Not studied. Let's do this.
I was just thinking, what a nice day for questions pertaining to a murder and
Soft,
Ooh,
light brown
nice.
eyes look back at you, directly into the space behind your eye sockets. You see, I have bad news for you.
Oh, what?
You know these guys? Who? Me? Yes, you. He's talking you too. Me? What? These guys are compromised. She's got them singing along to her tune. The little...
Knew something
I'm
was
sorry
off.
I didn't catch it sooner. It takes conscious effort on your part. How it always... There's nothing you can... No. It's better to... There's no... All bullshit, man. Especially... No... Really? Glory. Truth. Soft. Don't worry. It's only been 4 or 5 seconds. For
Yeah.
a second, her face still smiling. A tired smile. But we are awake, sire.
Damn, I should have waited.
I was just thinking,
She looks back.
Nah. I think this is just something about being interested. Oh no, this is too far back.
I was just thinking,
She looks back. Don't worry. We will... You are Miss Aranya. The strange moment ends. Who?
Oh.
What? Dear God. She probably didn't give you her real name either. Why would she? Arrest... She's
time
slow.
being.
You are... This...
Can't be too certain yet. There's still quite a bit I'm missing.
This medicine cabinet is full of wares. It's been used. Pharmaceuticals line the shelves.
The
Anything of
collection.
note?
Among some foreign, probably Messinian, or Gotvaldi. Nothing of note. The further you look,
Dude. Yeah, fine.
I was just thinking,
she looks... Don't worry. We will... You are Miss Aranya. The strange moment ends. But we are... If you have doubts...
Damn.
I was just thinking,
She looks back.
Ah, this sucks. I should have saved between the skill checks.
I was just thinking,
She looks...
I was just thinking,
She looks back.
I was just thinking,
She looks back.
Damn.
I was just thinking,
She looks back.
I was just thinking,
Soft. I have back. You know the... Who? Yes, you too. Me? These guys are compromised. I'm sorry I didn't catch it sooner. There's no way. All bullshit. Especially... No fuck... Really? Glory. How it always... There's nothing you can... No. It's better to know. I think it's... She is in his defense. That is correct. A little. But when it comes to assessments of character, good. You can't... She may... See? Don't worry. It's only for a second. Her still smiling. A tired...
Okay. Heal will save.
I was just thinking,
But we are...
I was just thinking,
Who? She probably take it. See? You are this.
Okay. I'll get back to that.
This medicine cabinet, it's been used. Pharmaceuticals,
Anything of note?
pill bottles rattle. Nacra. This is used to treat opioid overdose.
Interesting.
Opioid
That's used
antagonist.
for diamorphine overdose.
You could say he's on among some foreign.
Okay. Here we'll save.
This medicine cabinet is stocked with a bright orange bottle with peptide stamped on it. In sunny, happy letters. It's speed, man. Just
Speed?
what you were looking for. They call
I
it.
see a brand here called
A
peptide.
euphemism.
The fuck are you waiting for? Let's get super fucking preppy. The lieutenant looks toward. He did, though. He totally did. Who cares, man?
Yeah, I'm just confiscating this speed. Don't worry, Lieutenant. Okay. Let's try something here.
It's you again. What is it?
What's up? Now I need to talk to Ruby.
Why?
He's your real
You're
leader.
cuckoo, cop. I'm the only man.
Yeah, fuck off.
She's the next link in the chain that leads me to Lely's killer.
Sounds like you're making her. Ruby's one of us.
And fuck you too, moral fat.
Ruby is missing. If you hide from the police,
That's nothing. That's just legalese.
I think we'll keep sticking around, Titus. You'll be surprised at how quickly a theory
Yeah.
presents itself if you keep looking.
A sudden flash of lightning in your neocortex.
Why are you so
The
sure
hostel
Ruby
cafeteria
didn't
is
offer?
Because she was here. All night.
He's cobbling together shit so he can put.
She was here all night, 11:30 to 12:15. She was here during all that time.
Yeah, with us, drinking, near the stage there.
She didn't go to the toilet?
No.
That's a lie.
You know that's not the case.
All right. She took a fucking leak, okay? For one moment. Maybe went out too. She has an operation to run from her lorry. And just 'cause she was gone for 5 minutes doesn't mean she...
He's been through it. All right, we're in. We got Ruby unaccounted for sometime during the window. This was crucial. Now let's place her on that roof.
You agreed that the shot came from the roof,
Why
right?
not? You can't draw a straight line in a... Maybe from the coast. But like I said...
There's a 72%
I've been
chance
too
the bullet
busy
came from the roof.
72%.
Definitely lie. The truth is not credible.
I analyzed it on the spot. I could
No,
do
you
that.
can't. I know what you did here on the weekend.
Those numbers were an ass pull, man.
Yeah, and they don't put her on the roof either. It's just mambo jambo.
There's a
He
secret
hasn't
route in the
got
kitchen
shit.
that leads straight to the roof. To what looks like an abandoned pinball workshop.
People say that.
East Delta Pinball Arcade.
Okay, but...
The elevator is outside the building. It's an old dumbwaiter used for moving pinball machines up and down from the workshop.
From there, the door leads straight to the
Ruby
roof.
could have gone up, shot him, come down.
That's quite the theory.
I'm on it, boss. Right when the law clears?
It's a dumb waiter, not an...
Just now. You got something else to back this route up?
Have you noticed the winch
I've
back?
seen the winch. I'm not blind. You saying it's part of the elevator she used to get up there?
That's right.
All mystery down there. And architectural
There were
mystery.
pinball machines in the workshop.
Right. What the fuck does that got to do with Ruby?
Nothing.
Wow, man, can we?
That'd be awesome.
All right, all right. We can get the barman to bring them down. What else?
I also found footprints upstairs.
Footprints.
The tracks were recent, but not worn down in the right foot like Ruby's. It's best to omit this pesky little polemic for now.
That
Good too.
close, huh? Good news is, I'm still listening.
Remember that key I found?
It opens the steel door in the kitchen, the one that leads upstairs to the roof.
You didn't find it, but Ruby did. That's how she got up there.
Now, the ribbon was old, faded. It had been there for 20 years at least.
You could have put it back there once she was done.
It doesn't fit well, but it fits, and he knows it.
You could have climbed the other wall.
It's never a Sambo fighter.
Or ghost. It's never a ghost either. Don't worry.
So if from Stamish, Ruby could have had access to the roof when the man was shot.
Firmly doesn't go well with could've. There's a route to the roof, but a route does not put that bullet in his head. A gun does that, and Ruby doesn't carry one.
Phase 2, murder weapon. Get a gun
Yeah,
in her hand.
we need to find the murder
if
weapon.
Not that, then at least a shadow of a doubt. Just don't contradict yourself. If it doesn't sound like Ruby did, but what if you miss interesting information that way? The choice is ultimately yours. But
I've already established Ruby smuggled running drugs. She could have smuggled guns too.
Damn, that's just about your favorite topic, isn't it? Every fucking 5 seconds.
All I'm saying is, what I saw in the cabin, she could have no trouble getting a gun.
This is Revachol. Even the roid heads in the gym had a carbine.
he must be referencing some past. He's angry because he knows you're right. What he's saying only confirms your theory.
I didn't see I'd proved he had the murder weapon, just that we need to find her.
Alright, Carl.
T, we're not seriously considering it, are we? Ruby wouldn't do this.
Phase 3. Motive. The last component.
It's not why did she kill them, it's why did she organize the
I
cover-up.
suppose you have a theory on that.
Could have just been covering up for herself, Titus.
Think about it. Why go through all that effort? It was her idea, wasn't it? The hanging. You went along, but she suggested it.
She had, like, a fully formed plan and shit. Right when she came back downstairs.
Really, Shanks? Claudia wanted to talk to another girl, that's all. She was just the first one up there. I could have come up with that plan if I'd have been first.
Sure.
Time for a logics demonstration.
Let's assume you killed him,
He
Eugene.
scoffs.
Think. You kill him. Get up there. Shoot him. Get down.
Do you prefer to go on trial with your friends, as part of a lynch mob, or alone for committing murder?
The man is silent.
If she used us to cover her own shit up, well, that's a serious violation of the Hardie code, boss.
Which is why she didn't. She would never do that. Why aren't more of you defending her? This is fucking stupid, Titus.
Glenn, I thought the same thing when she skipped town and left us in this shit.
Oh, so he didn't rule her out completely. And she skipped town.
Maybe it's all part of a leadership challenge against you.
There's no fucking leadership challenge.
Man, now he's...
Okay. We ruled out infighting. That's how this works, by exclusion. Remember, all we need to do is rule Ruby out too. That's all this is.
Maybe she killed him because she thought it would carry
You had
flavor with you?
expressed, on occasion,
Favor?
your dislike of the mercenaries' presence in Martinez.
Whack someone in my district? That doesn't carry much favor with Titus Hardie.
Yeah, but you have to see it. Things don't add up. We need to talk
Silence. He looks around the room. The old man in the corner nods. A very small nod. And a trickle of...
Yeah, I see it. There's one more thing I've been wondering about. Ever since you asked me where she is. Add it to your list of suspicions. I don't know where she went. She just got up and left. Got real scared, too. Wouldn't tell me where. However hard I asked. Want to know why?
Why?
She was afraid I would tell you. Maybe she was right. By now, I probably would.
She knew there's evidence on her, and she knew we'd find it. This is typical suspect behavior, why fleeing is always incriminatory.
Perhaps. Ask her if you find her. It won't be easy, though. She made sure of that.
You know what she's doing with Ulan
The
frequencies.
what now?
She said she's building a pale emitter.
Emitter?
We were talking about radio equipment. She said she's doing Ulan frequencies and a pale something. I don't know more.
Interesting.
This guy barely...
There you have it. Pale something.
So when did she leave?
Friday afternoon, when you first arrived. I got word the RCM was in town. Then she came in to see me.
What was she scared of?
I told you. You.
As in the RCM?
No, you. As in the cop with the sideburns and the disco clothes.
I have no idea why she was scared. I'm just a normal cop with regular thoughts in his head.
Normal. You know, when I first saw you limping here, I thought she was paranoid or sniffing her own supply. But now I'm not so sure.
So what else did Ruby tell you about me?
She said you have a funny taste in clothes and that you won't stop.
Stop
until
what?
you have something on her. She said she's heard of you from Jamrock, that you're a human can opener, that you play suspects against each other. Open
So she's
them up
afraid of me.
like can.
Of old Harry here.
Fucking hell. Titus, did he just...
Open Angus up like a can? Yes, he did. Now, we can whine about it, whack him, or we can go on with our lives. I'm having a go on with our lives kind of day, Al. How about you?
Silence. He nods.
Anything else?
Yeah, there was something else. She wouldn't tell me, though. I could see she wanted to. It was burning on her lips. This caught Titus. This caught Pete. But she was too scared.
Everard has a file on you, but that's bogus. What she knows comes from somewhere else, from Jamrock. It must be real stuff.
Have you looked for her?
A little. On the coast.
Where have you looked for her, more precisely?
More precisely, on the coast, past the waterlog. She's not here, so I'm thinking she's there.
See.
Who's doing this looking? They're all here.
I mean, you're all here. Who's out looking?
Lizzie needed some air.
So she didn't go to tell Everard.
No one goes to tell Everard anything. He knows what he has to know. Fast.
I mean, good point. I've kind of done that with him too.
Hallway, radio, you believe. The gardener may have played you a game when she stormed out. She has her own plan.
So you don't have any clues?
She's not far. We know that much. She didn't take her lorry, so she's on foot.
She's on the run.
Good fucking luck, man. She knows this place like the back of her hand. You'll never find her.
Yeah, Al. And we won't either.
She's not really a Hardie candidate anymore, is she?
She's not, Glenn.
So where should I start looking?
Sure. There are some shit houses there. A cinder block town. Fishing folk there.
The fishing village.
I hear they have a shack where junkies sometimes crash.
We will start there.
Boyish. Hair's red. Dyed. She looks like a lorry man.
That's not much, it'll do.
It'll have to.
His grip is firm and reassuring, like holding a piece of unpolished granite.
Alright.
You know, I don't usually do this. I just measure things, but...
It would be nice to have a ballistics lab. You could use ours.
Yeah. Why not? You could turn the thing into an actual police force. Afraid you would actually have to follow the law?
Rich boy law is a sham. It only works for the Wild Pines, lady. So keep your lab and watch your ass out there. The coast is a dangerous place for lawman, especially Mr. Can Opener here.
Alright. Good logic. So, we have a lead.
An old called East Delta Commerce.
I need a phone. Yeah, I wonder what happens.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
This is Precinct 57. Just a moment.
10-4, come in, officer. Over.
I found my badge.
10-4, sir, glad to hear that. Alright.
Feels good to get that off your chest.
Lost my gun
10-4,
too.
I know, I already...
But I found it.
10-4, sir, roger that, and very glad to hear it. I will make roger that, 10-10, over and out.
This is Precinct... Hold on. I've got Central Jamrock Public Library.
Yes, this is Central Jamrock Public Library here.
I'm looking for any information you can provide on Billy Majan.
Billy Majan, you said.
Majan,
Give me a moment, I'll have to check our database. Yes, hello, are you still there?
They're too poor to have a phone line.
Yeah.
Here we go, sir. Rue de Saint-Ghislain, 33B, apartment number 20.
20?
That's where the smoker on the balcony is, isn't it?
Any others?
It says here that they returned their last book just a few days ago, but I wasn't at work that day.
You know someone who was.
Marie? Do you remember? Yes, it was my colleague Marie. She said that it was Billy's husband who returned the book. He also asked for this new...
Good. You have a name now.
And Marie described to me what the husband looked like.
She said it was an older man, and, sorry, Marie wasn't really paying any attention.
You know
Sorry,
her name?
no. Marie knows Billy. She's been
All
happy
right.
we could help.
Anything else you need from me?
I'm done.
57.
In the cabin, you...
That's one brutal motor carriage.
If I were a real skull now, I'd jack...
A snazzy shit ripped...
Yeah,
Well, I appreciate...
It's just theoretical...
Skulls. Now there's a strong...
I can tell you who we're not.
Which is not...
The part of this presentation...
Okay then, let's indulge in some intellectual exchange.
Do you know anything about this?
You don't know...
It's not a question. Don't get into it.
I'm so glad you
The
asked.
question...
Besmatine, or...
The nastiest bunch...
Possessing an infinite amount of fuck...
They usually occupy...
I can't wait.
What about them? Well,
Yours?
first off, it's a statement and not necessarily something the word piss epitomizes. Also, you've got to admit,
I
what
see.
I mean by...
It seems that the young man has a certain...
Like I said before, many men...
I'm wondering if the poetics come with...
To catch a fish, you'll need to hurl the lure many times. And even then, it isn't certain that you'll get anything. If you blow up the lake, though... You get more fish because when...
Hate to admit it. Is it a coincidence that here we have two badass jackets? Your lack of
Definitely is.
imagination is baffling. But you do make up for it with...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
By the way...
For all the lieutenant on your left is unusual.
Well, bye then. I guess from here... Let's go to the apartment first. I got time.
A weathered brown door. Some things the lieutenant motions to you to go ahead and knock.
What do you expect?
You're right.
You hear some light.
We have our first preliminary identification. In all likelihood, the deceased is the husband of Billy Majan. We need to confirm this, as well as deliver the death notification to Billy herself. Now, delivering a death notification is never an easy task. There's a reason why it's often called the most stressful part of our job.
You have
This
any
is why
advice on how to
it's usually
tell
done
he's
Just don't say that you know how they feel. You don't.
Okay,
The
I'm ready.
lieutenant motioned.
Hello?
And someone turns down the radio.
Is this Billy Machine's home? This is the police. Please open the door.
A moment, please give us.
Tidying up.
Come in.
Hmm. Can't afford curtains. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. Buckwheat and onion. Alright.
It's you from the book stand. Did you come to bring my cockatoo back? I don't think I introduced myself properly.
Oh, it's this
I'm
woman.
Lely.
Yeah.
Would you
Okay.
like something to drink?
The lieutenant has taken off his foggy glass condensation from stepping inside.
Thanks, but I'm alright.
Is this about Victor, my husband?
Keep it together.
Sorry, I'm rambling. It's just that Victor...
How about some small talk before you break the news?
So, how have you
How
been?
have I been? You're not...
Can't write a scene without knowing the actors. Ask more. Get comfortable around her.
You live here with Victor,
It's
your
me,
husband, right?
Victor. And the kids here. We have 2 daughters, Jenny and Jolie.
How old are they?
Jolie is 16 and Jenny is turning 18 next month.
And where is everybody?
The girls are staying at their friend's place tonight. And Victor is... out.
She swallows visibly.
Out where?
He has a problem with drinking. And so he disappears every now and then. He's probably in the parks drinking with his friends. I sent him to the library a few days ago, but I guess something came up.
Did he make it to the library?
No, I guess I'll find out when he decides to come back home. It shouldn't be long from now. He's never gone for more than
What's
a few
the name of the
days.
library?
Oh, it's in Jamrock. The one at Mayrow Street.
Central Jamrock.
I think...
It is.
What's he supposed to do in the
Just
library?
to return a book of mine. Why? Why all those questions, detective?
Was it the Glimpsing
he-
Curve by M.
Yes.
Thibault? Do you remember who he was wearing when you last
His
saw
old
him?
leather jacket.
Can you describe it?
It's just your average brown leather jacket, but he bought it as a teenager.
What about the inner lining?
The lining is hand sewn. It's blue. I tried to make the thing more weatherproof.
There's something else
She
I have to tell
folds.
you.
Here it comes.
I noticed you were cooking
People got
something.
to eat. What is this about? Why are you suddenly asking me about my cooking?
Okay. I made too much small talk.
She looks up.
I gotta get to it.
Too anxious to. I don't want to.
No, I have to.
She looks up. Too anxious. You've done this before. Just keep your focus.
I'm very sorry to say it, but your husband was found dead on a Martinez boardwalk.
What did you say?
Great and terrible spike.
Husband,
The blood
Victor
freezes
Machine is
in her
dead.
veins.
Very sorry for your loss,
Oh.
ma'am.
Oh. But he was just...
But he was just here. Alive.
We understand this comes as a huge shock. I want you to know that me and my partner are here for you if you have any questions. Take your time, man.
What happened to him?
It was an accident. He fell through a hole in the boardwalk and hit his head.
Was he drunk? I
Yes.
see. And you just found him there, lying in the cold. How long had he been there?
If you say 2 days maybe, it will be etched in her mind forever.
Couldn't have been
She
long.
blinks, eyes welling up with tears, as her hand starts searching for something from the handkerchief.
Here.
Yes, thank you.
Is there anyone we could call for you? A friend, a family member, someone who could be here for you?
No, no. I just need to tell my girls.
It burns like acid. Unreal.
God, should I call them? Should I tell them to come home?
No. A day.
Now take a day to recover. You'll be better prepared when they come home tomorrow.
That's probably the right thing. Thank you. Just tell me, what do I need to do next? Where is he? Can I see him?
We've taken him to the city morgue. The local coroner will be contacting you shortly to arrange the funeral.
A very good call.
Is there anything else that the RCM could do for you?
No, I'll call you if something comes up. I'm still... Thank you. Thank you for telling me.
Yeah, and I'm very sorry,
We should
ma'am.
step outside and talk.
Yeah. I don't know. That went pretty good.
You did well.
But
I'll
no.
call the station when we're finished with the day and let them know the name of the deceased.
Right.
Let's go.
Case closed.
You should return to the boardwalk now that the body has been taken away.
What do you
A
mean?
little something that you've... Oh no. You can just stop by.
Well, I mean, I'll have to go there anyway. Alright. Okay, let's go to the village. No, wrong way. Actually, wait. I wonder. Oh, she's gone. Village on the coast. She's at the fishing village. Let's go. Let's see. Who could I ask? That's the old lady.
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at night. What can I help you with?
Have you seen a redheaded woman named Ruby along the coast?
Nay,
Because she's blind, which you seem to have forgotten.
Oh, right.
this
You're
is
blind.
sharp.
She's being evasive.
There was a murder in Martinez.
Would you now? I know how this world works. And it doesn't work when people tell on each other.
Like when the man locked himself in the woodshed. We need to help her before
No,
he...
it's not like that, man. With him, we called you. Right now, you just arrived by yourself. Like
No,
a raven.
you know
plucking
something,
at
but
the-
he decided not
There's
to tell
much
us.
to tell.
I see, ma'am.
You should look around your shack. Maybe she's rented it out to us.
Yeah, my shack. Of course.
As you look at the edge of a hollow space underneath the floorboard, nothing particular catch. You stick your hand in and start combing a small cylindrical a 9mm bullet. The floorboard doesn't care. It's extra. An old mirror hang.
Okay. Yeah, I did find his bullet, so...
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope
Why was
the
there a
waves
bullet on
don't
the
keep
floorboards
you
of the
down,
shack?
that girl.
And without anger. A long
Nailed
and
it.
harsh life has taught her not.
But you didn't put it there, did you?
Gone and hid things in there? She's usually a good tenant, and not a stupid one either.
You rented the room to her.
Yes, I let my room to that Ruby girl.
All the slashes over
As
the
I've
edge.
done before when she's been in trouble or just looking for solitude. I've made it clear. We welcome all kinds of people here.
When was
She
this?
came last Friday, left on Monday in a hurry. What has she gotten herself into?
That's for the police to find out. Right then.
Said she left
Please
on
answer.
Monday.
Yes, early with the dogs.
She probably heard the lieutenant's Kanema drive by, and it woke her
Yeah,
up.
she must have heard your
Just
kinema.
Yes. That is a downside of having a 130 kilowatt engine.
Is the room exactly as she left it?
I cleaned it, like I always do.
Was there anything else
No.
there?
The truth, sire.
What's she
She's
like?
good company. Knows how to talk to an old woman. At my age, you don't get a lot of quality conversation. So I really...
Did she talk to you much during her last stay?
No, she was mostly silent this time.
What do you mean?
She tried not to let it show, but I could tell she hadn't come to fish.
What do you think she left the
Usually,
bullet there?
how would I know? She's a gruff one, but not violent.
Did she have any
She
technical
doesn't,
equipment?
not that I know of, though she was into nice music. She once showed me a few mixtape milieu she'd made. Although I guess she was pretty handy with the mechanical and technical stuff.
She may simply have kept the equipment elsewhere.
Where'd she
I
go?
don't know. Further up the coast, she tried to leave quietly, but the hinges on that door screeched like a cat in heat. Woke me up. I heard her rushing in those heavy boots, heading up north.
North?
It's a peninsula. She might be trapped.
Yeah.
You'll never find her, you know. She knows the coast like the...
I wouldn't worry about that, man. We are persistent.
Further up the coast we
Are
go
you
then.
sure you would rather stay here?
The felled electric mural. You feel like you should go look at it again. Step closer this time.
One thing, officer. If you do find her, please go easy on her. She's a good girl. What?
I can't guarantee that.
Waves are beginning to die down.
Why does she care about the waves so much?
You and
What
waves.
is it with waves and fishermen? But until that happens, I can try to assist you the best I can.
What do you do around
Like
here?
I said, fish mostly. I sell the fish to people in the Delta to serve at their fancy restaurants.
enough?
Sometimes I also...
Keep it professional, man. Don't make it sound like you're hitting on her.
What else have you
Wood.
found? What have you found?
Pieces of glass. A bottle, strug.
All right. Major choice moment. You only get to ask one thing. It would be weird to say them all. Choose wisely.
I need to know about the bodies.
Well, you're barking under the wrong tree then, officer. I have no interest in floaters. Seen enough of them
That's
in my
my
life
motor
already.
coach by
Oh,
the sea.
That's good to know, I guess. Why is it in the sea?
I got drunk and apparently drove
This
into the
calls for a
sea.
funeral, if you ask me.
Well, I'm in the matter of investigation right
Police
now.
business. I understand.
I'm looking for someone
Oh.
else.
Who?
I'm looking for a suspect who might have stayed in this neighborhood.
When did this person stay here?
Very recently. She might have arrived on Friday.
I've been out on the sea for most of the past week. The weather's been good for fishing, so I usually start at 4 in the morning.
Really?
Yes, that's the optimal time. Got to make the most of the calm. I've been sleeping like a corpse. Sorry I couldn't help you out. Maybe,
All right.
well, how can I...
I'm out of here. Alright, there's 3 spots I could check. Yeah, the boardwalk, the island, and Land's End.
A row of ghostly shades facing a crumbling wall, with another 7 shades standing. A cold
hiding place. No, it's not this mirror though, it's the other one. Like there.
You see, a slogan used it above the mural, a collapsed roof, broken windows set in walls that are cracking and will soon also fall. Felled electrical. Felled electrical. You only know that there's something in the wind.
Will we be in there?
Yeah, she could. Or she could be in the identical room over there, or in that boat.
Why single out this one building?
Listen to the wind. See what happens.
The once bright mural towers suddenly. The once bright mural suddenly. The once bright mural towers above you suddenly.
Man. I don't have enough info yet. Let's investigate the boardwalk.
The cold sea breeze stings your face as you step on a luminous wheel of pleasure, and all things
Ferris
bright.
wheel. Ooh.
It's wooden.
What are you looking at?
This must be the pleasure wheel that Trent Heidelstein
Reconstruct a vision from the past. Sweet.
The little wooden gondolas dangle in the wind, their seats empty and floors littered with old ice cream papers and discarded tickets. The pleasure wheel stands still on the boardwalk. There's a ticket office made out of an old gondola. Its wooden frame, the same shade of red as the ones above. A sign mounted on it. There are hustlers, addicts, rag and bone merchants, even entire families. The pleasure wheel stands still on the boardwalk.
Pleasure wheel.
What now?
Used to take up the whole peel.
Nothing's going on with you. Everything is perfectly fine. We're just
Do you
here
think he
to
enjoyed
look
his last
at the
moments out
pleasure
here?
wheel.
You think he was having fun?
Mr. Méjean? Perhaps not fun, but I don't think standing here...
The pleasure wheel stands still. Some waves come crashing. There's some tear, an empty cigarette package, 2 empty bottles. No.
A tragedy.
Yeah. The boardwalk, the island, the Land's End. I don't see any bullet traces here. But easy to get. No.
You pick up the handset. There's a tone. The machine is operable. The mother of humanism. The machine's keyboard, the speaker
Good afternoon. Votre good. Please good. Votre accident. Yes.
She repeats passwords. Programming people are paranoid.
They're merely port now. Please tell me if there's the one thought.
That's not bad.
I wouldn't. Any other quick goodbye.
The machine's keyboard. The machine's key. The speak.
Good afternoon. Goodbye.
The machine's key behind the hat. This is the machine.
Hello again. Oh, that...
She's less prone to blurt it out.
Okay. She was dressed like someone who's been raised by their grandmother. You know, strange old... And then, you know, he stopped right before...
Like a crab?
You saw him? That's odd. You should search her... Oh.
She's less prone to blurt...
Okay. She was dressed like someone who... And then, he stopped...
Like a crab?
You saw him? Does it mean that you went... My associates? Sorry.
To the cops.
Me?
A silver bird.
Don't know what makes you think... No.
Just...
It's pretty...
Teenagers skulking around. Gang members.
Exactly. It's our chance to...
Hi again. So, how are things going?
Hold on. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. My contact fell out of my eye, so...
Yes? What's the deal? But she's in there somewhere. Has to be, as always.
I already investigated the machines. I don't know what else I could do.
The machine's keyboard is the speak.
Good afternoon, Fortress Accident on Saint-Brune. This is yes.
She repeats passwords.
I work as for now. Please tell me the one Fortress.
That's not bad.
Any other good?
The machine's keyboard. The printer prints out a long text document. The first arrived at the church. The lieutenant leans closer.
4th of February. That's over a month ago. Whoever.
6th of C. Even one of the spookers themselves says, what was that about narcotics? This could prove to be
I doubt that we can find it. Nothing spooky.
Then why 7th of February, 51. Finally,
why would anyone need any?
8th of February. But at least the artist. I just have to find out what caused that data loss.
Seems like
Data
something
loss.
to do. Something about the baker, her friends.
12th of February.
The strike. We are nearing the day. Keep reading.
25th of February, 51.
Is she talking about?
28th of February, 51.
The pillar of silence. She is talking about the silence.
Well, what
The
could it be?
lieutenant doesn't answer. March 51. Some kind of young disco men have appeared next to the church. Unfortunately, the song is so that disco man must be a cell.
You must be describing
Girl
herself.
on the ice?
March 51. You read it. A strange woman makes straight
the
for
hell?
the radio computer.
Breaking into my radio computer, I see.
I do apologize for the intrusion, madame. We are with the RCM, you see.
No one's hiding here. It's just me and my computer.
We should talk to her.
What is it?
What are you doing
I am
here?
Soona Luukkanen-Kilde, the former lead programmer of Fortress Accident. If you're not here to hire me...
Did she say over 16? That still doesn't answer what she's doing in an abandoned church.
You've seen a crab
Nope.
man?
Yes,
He's seen
And-
you.
I don't care. I don't care...
Wow. She
Have you
really...
seen anyone suspicious?
She has not seen her.
Why are there so
I
many
brought them
machines?
here. These are my machines.
Why
I
do you
use
need an
the
antenna?
AR1 as my RAIN prefix.
What?
RAIN prefect. My radio
And the
computer.
antenna has its processing unit.
You really don't know anything about radio computers, do you?
Not
All right.
really.
Well, all radio computers perform...
Is
I
it
guess
good?
it is, but it's not the cheapest one. Anyway, you should...
What are
I'm
you
working.
doing?
The machine seems...
Could you just...
What about those
They are
balls of
connected
water?
to my RAIN prefix.
Short and terse.
Great.
What are you doing here?
You really like those questions, don't you?
There have been complaints.
I'm conducting scientific... I'm looking for the location of a two...
Wait. What? She's looking for a disruption in the... The lieutenant raises his brows.
It's the hall connected to the data
Yes,
loss.
that's what led me here. But I says exactly. What do you think it is? What?
Easy. You measure it by the world around it.
Measure it by collecting data on surroundings.
Exactly. Very true.
Hydrotransducers.
But honestly, it's not.
Do you have any idea where the
progressing
hole is
Somewhere
located?
underneath those roof beams, I assume.
Only a faint crisscross of rafters can be made out from the dark.
There's
Right
this
there.
place at the back of the church. A place where all audible...
The pillar of silence?
Maybe. But it's oddly...
That's where the
I
crab
know.
man lives. You don't think crab man might be somehow responsible?
No, I don't.
So why is it not going
Because
well?
it's just trial and I don't have a... Great. Thanks.
How do you feel about dance music?
I bet she hasn't even heard it.
Have you listened to
Yeah.
it?
Like all... Maybe I'd have to be on drugs
Well,
to
how do
get
you
it.
feel about a glove?
This is about those speed freaks in the tent, isn't it? Take a guess, why don't you?
Some community space?
I can't believe they got you so easily.
Good luck. I'm not coming in there.
Alright. Well, there we go. We found the other woman.
Hi again. So, yes? What's the deal?
I was using the mainframe when Suna, the former lead programmer, appeared.
Programmer? That's odd.
She didn't like the dance
What a
idea.
pity. That's my favourite. A shame. What can we do? Unity!
She won't leave until her own project is finished.
Victor?
No, we have to come up with a different solution.
You, no, Noid. He's right. If that's okay with her, we only the lines in the. At least Crabman seems like. Yeah, he can do his climbing thing in the tower. And the programmer, does she like Nordic dance music?
No.
Egghead cannot believe.
No worries. We'll figure it out. If coexisting fails, you can always muscle her out, right?
I could try convincing her.
Goodbye, officer.
Let's see, what can I do? Maybe I can help her with her research.
Yes, what is it?
What if you didn't have to eat?
I don't want to make anything work.
You don't want to make anything work?
Anything. Good. The swallow, you mean? Great. Thanks.
Yeah, let's see what I could do.
Yes, what is it?
Easy. When her research is done, she can move out.
Maybe I could help
What?
with it?
No, I don't really need any help.
But if I could
Broken.
help you finish the church, then you wouldn't have to live in a church next to the Boom Boom anymore.
She thinks about it.
Alright. Bring me the game's off-site copy from my old workspace, if you really want to help.
So the
It's dark,
fortress
yeah?
accident.
That's the one. You can get in through the bookshop. You
Oh, I'll get
good?
inside.
Then you might know the giant ice bear fridge in the building's cellar. The filler
Well,
in
let's
the
see.
giant ice bear fridge.
All right.
And here's my Kvalsund multi-tool. You might need it to hack loose some ice.
Hey, good. Okay, let's do this.
The barbell waits patiently.
It's dark, and the flashlight works a lot better if you hold it in your hand.
Fair
Right.
point.
Some areas.
Right, I have a flashlight, I forgot. Ooh. That's a decent chunk of change.
A dusty radio computer.
Another radio computer.
What he means is this is the Ream Civic radio computer. The machine lights up. It's empty.
This is where the memory.
Nothing. Something's missing. Nothing happens. Tiles on. Nothing. Something's missing. Your flashlights. Some of the writing. These lithe point translate. You should adopt one of the welkins. It's Vara Hamira, a high welkin. The hull door. The dwarf.
An inordinate amount of time has gone into drawing these little welking creatures.
Oh, these
This looks like
questions.
concept art for a project. Some people really like political. Just look at those details.
The photo column. Entire. You see, albeit a pinned postcard read. This is a. It looks mini-me. Stands as time goes.
Looks like they didn't.
A note in the handwrite. The full text. This old fireplace, the whole thing resembles Kadran radio frequencies, it seems. Unclear.
Radio frequencies.
It looks like a cardiovascular system. Split. You think so? They must have had massive air width. These things don't come cheap. Whoever
Explain.
decides to... A list of names under this... There's no way.
My God. It's as if the less money they had, the more ambitious they
Must have almost been huge.
Nothing.
Yes.
Okay. What do you think is going on with that got you?
Not yet. There's still some investigating to do. Aha!
Looks like someone tried to reconcile. Look, the skis and rotor blades both bear the same slipstream.
They start with and which way did
That's
they
a good
pivot?
question.
I don't know anything
Not
for
quite.
sure. But could have been memory.
Tiles on the cube like a smooth draw. The filament slides into the speaker comes.
Good afternoon. Please repeat. Is this the production schedule? Good. Good.
Really? She just used the same.
Fortress accident? Good. Thank you. Please repeat. Thank you.
Tiles on the cube are still. The filament slides out.
Okay, let's go outside. Ah, fridge.
You see, the bear looks. This must be the gust of freezing cold. The lieutenant takes a peek inside. The shelves are empty. All you see are. But where's the filament memory? It's not.
I see the outside copy everywhere.
You pocket the note and a friendly cartoon bear. The paper still.
Good question. It looks like an ice cream fridge.
So they're trying to sell
I
ice
know.
cream.
What is even worse, the bear is.
The fridge, but
Yeah, it's still on.
a thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace. It's dark and grimy here. The echo is so prominent, it's impossible to dis.
What are you doing?
There's someone talking upstairs.
We should investigate. See if someone. Looks like it. No one has used it in ages. No signs of any.
A lush. Maybe you could paint.
You're right.
Always has to be the skeptic. This man.
Hello.
Something breaks loose.
I summon the ghost of this doomed commercial area. Answer me, spirit.
Did you say anything? I can't hear you.
You hear a low.
After you, officer.
A hollow ring echoes through
Ow.
the furnace. Your toe hurts. A few bricks have fallen off, revealing a.
There is, yes. And there also appears.
Your hand reaches deep into. Most of them are rusty.
That's a rare sight. Seems to no longer be. Seems like an old bunker. It means there are firearms.
He likes them.
Okay, let's see.
Two cables are plugged into the breaker box. An electric sizzle. The room is something close to.
Why did you do that?
The lieutenant raid somewhere.
Wait, there's something over here. Aha!
Yes?
No. Yeah. Okay. Upstairs.
A thick layer of cold.
Ah. Aha! There is someone here.
Hello, I'm Nia. Did you try knocking on my window? I must have missed you. So what kind of die?
She's got a direct view to the backyard. You should interrogate her.
Yes, Amelie is like, mostly, they just teach you.
I haven't
Then
knocked on
how
your
did you
window.
get inside? By the south entrance?
You're asking me about
I'm
dice.
a novelty dice maker. Tell me the name of your role-playing system and I'll make the die you need. That's why you're here, yes?
I was looking for something else.
Answers. I'm not sure how helpful.
It almost looks as if no falsehoods are present. She's
You know
a
what a man
novelty.
was lynched.
Really.
The lieutenant looks.
Your window looks directly onto the court.
I'm sorry, detective, but as you know, I usually have my headphones on when I'm working.
Hey,
Well,
ruckus.
there's always something. During daytime, there usually.
She's heard of the murder.
But I never saw anyone.
You never
during-
took
I
your
might
eyes
have,
off.
But in this case,
It's light here.
it's really hard to make anything
You
up.
work
It's
Sunday
an odd
nights?
profession. Making dice for people.
I see.
Anything else, officer? How did I become? Some of my friends were role players. Not especially.
Some of those nice people.
Of course. Tell me what you have in mind. No need to rush. We're inside the chimney of an old central furnace. It's strange, but when I arrived...
Creative.
When she arrived here, there was no room
Do
anywhere
you know that
else.
people called it the Doom
I've
from
heard
Russia
the
area?
stories, but I don't think those stories are true.
She's convinced that the place is so many malicious
Perchance
energies.
The bookshop lady? I've heard that her business is doing rather well. Have the energies spared her somehow?
It's not doing that well.
Right. But it's not just the bookstore that's still up and running. What about the whirling in rags? Some people.
Still a separate
Then there's
building.
me. I've been here for 14 years.
Maybe it's just because she's so talented that she's been able to woo the curse.
Because it's your
Malignant
curse.
entity? What does that even mean? Some kind
I'm starting
of
to see that
source.
there is no
Exactly.
course.
But I'm glad we got.
That's all she has to say on the subject. She's been thorough and truthful.
More or
What's the other
less.
tenants?
Oh, quite a lot of them spring to mind.
Yes.
A bit of experience. It's not about the haircut. It's about the confidence.
I guess it just wasn't. It wasn't merely a gym. It was art. It didn't.
You should have. It's not really.
Eventually, the coalition took away the fund. Oh, I think not.
The doorbell with the empty name card must belong to her then.
It can't be true. Are you sure it was Slipstream SCA? Was it a woman? Maybe. Oh, right. Tricentennial. It used to be a major.
It was too. Whatever happened, keep your cool. It's probably better to admit that it was a.
A prank is more likely, no? Oh, the kids these days. We were just. Yes, my advice. You could say.
If the word.
That's right. Sure, I'm listening. You mean me?
But what drugs?
Anything else? Oh, there's. And they never cleaned up the debris either. Now it's just littering. It's a sub-road.
Nothing. What does she?
Don't worry, the ICP has a separate division that deals exclusively
let's
with
do
spice
that.
and sub-roses.
Good luck with that. It's not. There used to be a fashion atelier here. Yeah, and naturally. Oh, the most. Really? They were made by. Honestly, I think it's quite fun. The usual.
Men like that.
Sure, I have no.
They were just. Maybe you could make it.
Fortress, they were an.
That's.
They certainly.
this stuff is
took
not
the
important.
usual- Well, they see.
She sounds almost mocking when she says that.
Yes, but in the end,
Showing up to work on time is hard.
not the wisest decision.
The result.
Anything else? Oh boy, the fabled rev. The place was on.
Indeed. What were they?
There was really. And by.
Fritta does the same thing.
I know a girl like
employing
that.
silky teenage girls, and they already have.
What about the bear?
bear? Of course not. Eventually, Ravishell Ice City lost the price war to its rival.
I killed it.
Did what?
I unplugged the
Ugh.
fridge.
Of course, the taxidermy.
Sounds cool.
Megatherapy. It's an by telling.
A wise and noble beast.
Very good. Anyway,
Little
anything else? I'm pretty sure. Sure. Good. I hope it clarified things a bit. I'm listening. Good. I hope it clarified things a bit.
Okay. Alright, yeah. It's up here.
The bear's eye, but where's the filament?
Someone must have taken it. What does the...
Alright, yeah, I need to read the note.
The note is written with a blue...
Does it say anything interesting?
This is tangential at best, but someone has scribbled. S. I can't believe the off-site copy is... You'll find the filament memory with the off-site copy in the frozen ice cream maker. Please take it home, ASAP.
Sulislav. What, really?
mean, Kuna.
I'm sure that child would love to get his hands on the filament memory. It belongs in...
It's like the...
I don't know.
Didn't you see?
Oh, damn.
A worn map. Your finger moved, finally.
For more detail...
Yeah. Kuna might know something. Yeah, I don't need this.
What have you found? And also,
I talked to the
a
entity.
novelty dice maker? Well, spit it out. Why does she need the dice?
These
I
are-
don't understand. If it's not...
The narrative, she's squeezing on the... Just don't... To hell with it. Perchance you ought to just lie, sire. Good luck persuading her.
Yes, because her business... I see that you've fallen. Thank you for nothing. Please.
There was never any other...
I am sorry we had to...
Okay, but please, only... Yes, the wards help to keep... It's not good...
Wow. Void raves.
Oh, this. There are new...
Desert doesn't seem like the spell is...
Sir, I am well educated in the commercial and esoteric arts. I know what to do and... Sir, this besides, this would only tempt... Yes, this the curse. It's the curse of financial distress. It's not just there's something wrong with...
The woman.
Yeah. Anyway, let's go talk to Kuno.
Fuck, does Kuno care? Kuno doesn't...
The note is written with a blue pen.
Really? You don't have a single guess? Oh, I'm sure that child would love to get his hands on the filament. Really? I'm placing my bet.
Someone has scribbled. S. You'll find the filament
Sulislav. Wasn't he one of Miss Lucan and Kilda's co-workers? I remember coming across this name when we were... Really? I'm placing my... I don't know.
Didn't you see one right next to the break?
Ah, I didn't check that. Let me see if I could find that. Oh wait. I could just go in here.
This orange machine is buzzing like an old submarine. It has. Turning the crank feels... You slip your fingers under the frozen...
Didn't Sona give you a perfect...
Equip the multi-tool.
Right, the multi-tool.
This orange machine is buzzing like an old... This orange machine is
Yeah, this will be fun.
This orange machine is buzzing. Ice squeaks beneath your convulsions. Unplugging the ice cream maker.
Oh yeah, that's right. I should do that.
Only the black cable is plugged in something close.
Very smart.
Somewhere, an electric scissor. This orange machine is dead still. Ice squeaks, and it's already unplugged. There's not much else to do. Only the black cable is plugged. Something close.
Very smart.
Somewhere, a machine, an electric something.
Very smart.
Move here.
This orange machine is dead still. Ice.
No.
This orange machine is dead still. Ice squeaks beneath. This orange machine is ice.
Come on.
This orange machine is ice.
Damn.
This orange machine is ice. This orange machine is dead still. Ice. This orange machine is ice groans and howls.
There we go.
Darkness lies inside. You gently lift the cube.
We should take it back to Miss Luca.
Yes, but aren't you curious to know?
Yeah, what is on it? I could check.
Tiles on the like a smooth drawer. The filament, the speaker comes.
Good afternoon. Please repeat. Is this good? No.
Maybe it's the second part of the light move.
Good.
Ka-ching.
Fortress accident. Thank.
Tiles on the. It sounds like something cracks. If something's broken, the paper is soaked with ink. It's a single speck of. This must be the information Sauna is.
Odd.
Just cover the ink.
Tiles on the cube ask. The filament slides out like a smooth. Nothing happens. The speaker.
Good. Please repeat. Good. Please repeat. Good.
Really?
Fortress. Thank you.
Tiles on the with a quiet determination. The printer starts. It's a project. The first few pages in its the first eventually. The let's just say Fortress and the why did
project,
Fortress accident? It didn't. No, one of them. The production schedule, not the. It was they tried. They thought they couldn't.
They were done in by their own ambition.
That is until they discovered the Valley of the Heads.
That's not bad.
At the 11th, this place was to be the world. Had so many. The last count. Do you really want to know? There seems to be a.
Oh, that's too much. Oh, God. Uh-oh.
The lieutenant.
What have I done?
What if you broke the radio computer? What if... Well, yeah, that, and the catastrophic data loss.
That's the anomaly, isn't it?
What is clear is that when the team spent weeks on the phone with Lintel, mysteriously enough, it was the lead... I didn't have a home anymore. So the production schedule, 4 months later, still I have Sandbrun tiles on the cube.
Okay. I've heard enough. Let's get out of here. I don't need this multi-tool. Alright. Back to the church. Oh, actually, let's sell some stuff. Should have like a decent amount of bottles. I could get some healing.
The tear machine stands in the
Ah.
corner.
I don't have any. That's weird.
A small cabinet on the wall.
Okay, here. Okay, here.
Okay. That's enough. Let's go to the church. Oh, yeah, I don't need this.
Yes, what is it? Yes?
Got it.
Thanks. Looks like it's the one. Now I'm going to print it out to see what's left of it.
It's
A speck
broken.
of white? That Lintel was able
What do
to
you mean?
divine the location of the anomaly from watch.
The paper gets soaked in ink. This is wrong. Machines shouldn't behave.
Something's wrong with
Sorna
that.
doesn't reply.
Here, I found it.
The
Hold
white
on.
dot.
Just give me a second.
I've never witnessed a programmer.
Done. I've got it. I found the location. I
did it?
found the corner.
Great job.
Where is it?
There. In the swallow. Think you can help me again? I
Sure.
need you to go move those.
What an interest.
Figure it. Just walk over to the circle and follow my instructions.
What? She only wants you to follow instructions. Nothing. Yes, but you.
Thanks.
Sure. Shit, wait.
It's awfully silent. Measurements have been marked. Oh boy, this is going to be good. It moves like this task is an insult to your mental. Some water. The lead programmer sends you an encouraging thumbs up.
Okay.
Yes. What is it, Craig? Everything should be aligned now.
Let's get started.
Let's do it. If we got the location right, we should then be able to hear whatever sound this. And
Why did you have it on mute?
Honestly, I'm a
Isn't
little
it just gonna be
scared. I don't
silence?
know. That's what I mean, what if silence is only what surrounds it, but the swallow itself is...
We don't know what we're
Maybe.
dealing with.
Let's think about this logically. Why would
We have to
Yeah.
face it.
the lieutenant take, and then nothing happens? You can hear some small animal cross the floor and she doesn't answer. Her
Damn it.
Well, at least the world seems to be
yeah.
alright.
Nothing happened.
Despite her fear, she was hoping for something
What do
extra.
you mean nothing
No.
happened?
No, my hypothesis was wrong. But this is... You can try on the headphones.
This can't be it. You should have a listen.
Yeah, it can't be it. Not in the slightest.
Yes, what is it?
Everything disappears.
Ooh.
You are draped in silence like a drowning, and then the pressure changes.
What does it
It
mean?
feels like flying on it. What if the sound you're looking for is too
What
low?
if we just
for
need
you?
a better sound system?
Alright, but where...
Suddenly, a rhythmic.
They should really allocate some renovation.
No. What they really should do
But
is
they could
shut
help with
you
the
mean
speakers.
Speed freaks. Of course. The speed freaks.
They would if you
They
wouldn't
have a
mind them
fans-
moving in
I
with
guess I
you.
could live through a week.
Great,
Sure.
I'll go talk to them. There we go. I think she's convinced. Let's go tell
Hi
him the
again.
news.
So, yes? What's the deal?
He's
We
okay.
are grateful, Copman. You're an augury of a new
You're gonna have to shut space for a couple of weeks until she gets her research finished.
And you're still sure about keeping our little side business, right?
There'll be no shady shenanigans on the
Fine.
church.
We can make do.
Perfect. Cool and good.
Yes, what is it?
What? What did you say?
How's the project going?
Hear you! Oh, the project! There's that guy! I need him to plug a 3.5 cable in. He
Just
doesn't
ask him.
listen to me! Thanks! Let me know how it goes.
The young man behind.
This is hardcore. It's hardcore! Skibbity!
Could there have been a
Back to the head. Hardcore to the internally coherent. Good morning, yeah! 1, 2, 3, Yako Kata! It's the met. We're close. True, hard, it's hardcore! Skibbity. We're close. True, hardcore to the mega. Here comes. We're close. True, hardcore, internally, all car, all.
He furrows.
Hard.
Is it though? But is it? I mean, really?
Under the. We're close. Hardcore, intern, all car. Gotta get the people going.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's static vibe. Now the only thing left to do is the name of the club. Will you do the honours, detective? The name.
Andre's overthinking.
Yes, Noid's right.
What do you suggest?
How about something
Too modern. And too
Nah, that's too
ironic.
simple.
We don't want. Yako Kata!
Yeko could.
Hardcore! No, it has to be bigger than hardcore. Yeah, the amnesia.
Like the.
It's not amnesia, guys.
I don't.
Good.
No.
We have too many opinions anyway.
I wouldn't.
An underground place.
We're not going with any.
Why not?
I don't care. I don't like.
You have? Well, what's the name?
Disco Elysium.
DeLorean.
But Disco Elysium.
The past is the future. No, it's beautiful. And
it's settled then.
Andre breaks into
I'm dancing.
that soft core.
Yes, Mum.
Talk? What is there to talk about if you can express yourself with?
It's to
Is that a bald spot? It's hard to tell for sure.
Of course it is. Maybe it was a bad idea. Anyway, goodbye.
Let's see.
She's whistling a melody. Why does the...
Hey there. But that's not really what I wanted to talk about. I wanted to thank you instead. Yeah. So thanks. Good, I think. Noid is getting... Sauna, the programmer. She's doing... Sure. You helped us out. Ah, she's a bit odd. But earlier today... Oh, the crab man. I just tried to stay away from the crab man.
Oh, he
Beats
talks to
me.
Noid?
Noid said, who knows? Who do you want to know about? Andre.
She rubs her...
He takes care of nothing. Must have... I've never... I mean, not that he does drugs, just high, you know. Yes. Anyway, yes. Come to think of it, he's in some kind of a Who do you want to know about? He's a four-burger. He's real hardcore about the lifestyle. What do you mean, do? He's a carpenter. He abides by the What do you want to know? It's just something poor. I don't know, man. Have you been down Boogie Street? It's a little... Okay. Then you should go and take a look. Yeah. Who do you want to know about? What do you mean? Oh, that.
Hardie boy.
Melodic music.
Pachu. Swish. Your credentials as the resident...
Yes. Anyway.
I understand. Anyway.
Actually, one time...
The worst of the...
Egg was young. Egg came with her. It was different. People were...
You can see it must have...
Who do you want to know about? Me? Again? Yes. Sure.
You've got a thing between you and me.
Yes, you really can.
Andre is a cell. The one. Sire. The tent. 'Twas a security risk.
Okay.
I don't believe you actually think you...
The crabman's been lurking here for a while in case... Like, this is sure. It took us... It's short for paranoid. A reasonable question. It'd be easier to... I don't have a...
Something is off here. You feel like it should be the other way around.
It's our only shit. Yes, having food is. I prefer the original.
Whatever this,
No, this is where the inner mental illness is a term to
his eyes flip.
It's a miracle of carpentry. Sure. They're hardcore. They're just clothes. It's just a.
Okay.
The cloud, true, hard, full, car. Hard car. Hard car to internally all car.
He furrows his.
The question is, what is the question? But there was
The cloud, true, hard car to internally coherent. All car. Gotta get the people going. I'm the party boy. It's my hardcore.
There is a play.
Yeah.
The cloud,
How do I understand him?
Hardcore, internal, all car.
He furrows.
Hardcore.
Is it though?
1 9.
Let me see.
The cloud, true, hard, full, hardcore. Hardcore, internal, all car.
He furrows.
Hardcore. Ah!
The question is, what is the question? But there was a.
The clothes. True, hardcore, internally coherent. All car, all right. Yeah.
He furrows.
Is it though? But is it? No, but seriously, I'm a bit worried it isn't.
There we go.
Don't be alarmed. Everything is okay.
Would you
He
please
isn't
root in a signal for these speakers?
Yeah. Oh, she uses 3.5.
Oh no.
Oh,
Don't
great.
worry.
Oh, thank God.
This is
Whoa, thank God.
great. Everybody, the Arno will be back. But we're doing something. Yeah, the fun.
Could it be?
There's not some. Isn't some. It's like I think.
If anything, it sounds a bit proto. Like it's not fully formed yet. You might be a moribund alcoholic.
It is. But how could it become harder? No. What? Oh,
But you're not.
I know. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. Lungs are full. Vendor.
Why wouldn't they?
La-
A dopamine surge accompanied.
Oh, okay.
Stop it. Yeah. Unless you were thinking, Reverse. Hardcore supers. Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Yes, what is it? Okay, but think you can
Maximum.
I know. I
Pump it to the.
Glue style? Okay.
see. He pumps it to the heart. Of course it is.
Yeah.
Never mind then. Let's get on with the.
Egghead pumps his hand up in
Oh
the air,
boy, here we go.
waiting
Here we go.
for the beat to drop.
Born ready. Ready.
I'm ready if you two are detectives.
The lieutenant nods stoically.
Okay.
Not so stoically.
Ready.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You disengaged.
No wind outs. The woman looks around. In the silence, a low hum starts creeping up your spine. It's a song inside you. Not in the speakers. Not in the room. A great bass sigh in the basement of your... It will devour the floorboards.
Guys, what's going on? It's getting louder.
In the basins.
Hosiana, mother of Mega.
What's this new rattling sound?
No, Egg! It's the window!
In the corner of your eye.
The window is going to come down. No!
Cracks appear on
Oh,
the
shit.
stained glass window.
That's breaking
Cracks
apart.
run up the wooden pillar.
Come down to...
Below it, all the... It's shaking the building. A great pulse.
That's it. I'm muting it.
Yeah, we should stop.
It doesn't stop.
Yes! I've turned it! Andre, pull the...
Fuck!
In the mixing desk now. This is it. A great roar.
It's in the
and
desk.
then It stops. Totally and utterly. As if there never
Ooh,
was
that
a
was
sound.
close.
Only
Egg.
I pulled the plug. You did good, Egg. Most of the place seems to be intact.
4 years. 22 people.
Yeah, but
yes, Andre. I thank you all for doing this. Eggman, you too. And
What happens
stay
now?
here. I'm going to stay here with these lunatics. Send letters,
I want you to know that
I don't care. Now, I have a...
yes, you don't know enough about the world. But that Joyce.
Alright, I'm done here. That one. Okay, what can I do? Yeah, I should check out that mural now.
The once bright mural.
There we go. Okay. Let's do this.
The once bright mural towers above. Even though you're
Aha!
sure you succeeded, all is quiet. There is no cold hand brushing against your forehead. No rustle in the reeds.
You could be anywhere.
wind has died.
How do we find her?
I was really hoping she'd be in the village. She's probably north of the village, and this place is a peninsula. We've already talked to the cryptozoologists. Working with them might give us a good excuse. And then there's the church. We've already searched that. Anyway, we do it the old-fashioned way, sector by sector. Go over the whole peninsula.
Trying to talk to the whip is trying to talk to the...
Then, if we're desperate, we can look where we can.
Walk the coast, the old boardwalk, the reeds. You could... An adventure awaits. An adventure on the windswept urban coast. Suddenly, there's in through the collapsed roof.
She's down there.
I think she's down there.
Why?
Looked everywhere else.
How do we get...
Finally, my time to shine.
There's a ladder.
Perhaps you can climb them. We are not climbing.
Yeah. I maxed everything out here, so let's get a thought in.
A rusty ladder.
Yeah, that doesn't look good.
The distances between the remaining rungs are... In addition, the first rung is going to be tough to reach. It's what...
That seems about right.
That the... What if you were to reconceptualize climbing the ladder?
What if I just teleport?
Teleportation is not a thing.
Won't hurt to try.
Yes, it could hurt a lot.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
The rusty ladder leads to the rooftop. All you need to
Aha.
do is close your eyes and concentrate.
Okay,
Darkness
let's see.
enfolds you. You can feel the distance between the bench and the first rung of the ladder. All you need to is...
Do it.
Zap! Pow! Crinkle! It's
Yo,
like magic.
I actually
You feel yourself
teleported.
Disappear.
Oh my god, I can't believe it.
Bam! You find yourself on the roof, having mastered the art of physical display.
You know,
see.
for the record, you didn't teleport there. You just climbed the ladder with your eyes closed.
I think I broke it.
The wind at the top of the building starts howling loudly, blowing away the...
Never mind. Find a way to let me in when you get inside.
Right. A long way down. Postcard. Yeah, I should do that, should I? Wait a minute.
Yes?
What the fuck?
2 rusty metal plates that slide up.
Hi there.
The doors seem to be on rails, but they've gotten jammed.
Huh. I hope no one dangerous. After you climbed up to the roof, you mean? There's a maintenance entrance under the boardwalk. It's next to a drain pipe.
I mean, at least now we know a quick
yes,
way in and
we
out.
have an exit. So let's get going. Time to investigate these passages.
Yes. Good to know. Travis. Propaganda. No one's slept in here in months.
A mustachioed and mutton-chopped man. Amateur years worth of dust is shaken off. The full...
Yes, I can see that. Looks like...
The lieutenant does not seem to share your enthusiasm.
Could be connected to the Mazov boss we found in the
Millions
students'
of
room.
depictions of Mazov have been produced.
Right.
They're not all connected. We have found a lot of...
Good hiding place for some...
You mean like Ruby? No.
Yeah, this is too old. Blueprints. Unnatural buzzing. Yeah, this way. Sounds getting louder.
There it is again. Like a swarm of hornets buzzing under your scalp.
Lieutenant,
a strange...
do you feel something?
No. What do you mean?
Tingling.
I don't feel it, but we should still be careful. There were footprints back there.
Yeah, I saw them too.
Looks like our suspect. If she's once we detain a credible suspect, who knows what the Union and...
You will upset the balance of power in Martinez.
Yeah, I guess I will, wouldn't I?
And the Union. This part of town is a fine clockwork puzzle. Keep calm. Go over the whole situation in detail.
I know what Joyce knows about the murder, but I may have other things to discuss with her.
Yes. There won't be time for that once.
If you must.
Found out the
I'll
pants.
leave that to your judgment.
He just can't be sure.
What is like the cryptozoologist?
If it gets that tense...
How bad do you think things could get?
We are not responsible for what...
If you can't predict it...
What do you think is waiting for us in
I
there?
see a cavern. Maybe more cellars? I think we've...
I wouldn't be so sure.
Or maybe not. Either...
No, nothing that way.
Suddenly, your entire body is paralyzed. Aggressive white noise fills your skull.
What
a
the
strange
hell?
pain like you've never felt before. Through the static, you hear a woman's voice. It's like 1,000 radio stations are being blasted into your head all at once. But her words are the only ones you can make out.
I know you're feeling pretty uncomfortable right now. Don't move too much or fight it. That'll just make it worse. Can't say it's a pleasure, officer. I was really hoping not to make your acquaintance. But here we are.
As she says the word officer, you feel a spike in that no, buddy. That's not going to help. You can't shield yourself from this. It's an entirely new type of experience. Way worse.
I'm using a pale latitude compressor.
The explosion of static you're hearing. It's the ULAN frequency.
Yeah, that explains
Blasted
it.
From that pale emitter that Angus mentioned.
I saw your equations.
My equations? You've been sniffing through my lorry, right? I expected as much. I am a bit surprised you knew what you were looking at. A pale latitude compressor is used to sort of make the pale more manageable. With a lot of these, you can force a radio signal grid on the pale, literally crunch the distance across it. Signals are relayed across a series of repeater stations fixed to buoys. Not a fun job manning those stations. All alone out there in the pale, people lose their minds in just a few years.
So, what we are experiencing is a concentration of radio waves.
Precisely. This is an industrial strength paraboloid. It's meant for forcing dimensions on something that doesn't have them. Needless to say, the frequencies used are out of this world.
Radical.
At the upper limit is the large prime number generator station. It's used specifically for pale latitude compression. That's why you may be hearing some numbers. But you might also hear, or think you're hearing, local radio chatter.
She likes telling you about the machine. Keep her talking. Look for an opportunity to break loose.
Goddamn pale anyway.
It's the end of the world.
How did you get your hands on this
I built
thing?
it myself.
And she's proud of it too.
That's illegal. I'm guessing it's patented. But we are beyond that, aren't we?
Oh yeah. Way beyond.
Will I stay like this forever?
Once I shut down the compressor, the pain will end. It may take a few minutes for you to steady yourself, though. It's a bit like waking out of a very confusing dream.
Have you experienced a compressor yourself?
I stuck my head in there before using it on you. It seemed like the ethical thing to do. Can't say that I enjoyed it.
This is all great, but let's talk about the man who was killed.
Let's not talk about that shit. You were hunting me and fell into my trap instead. That's all there is to say about it.
So she thinks of you as hunters, not the cops, and of herself merely as prey.
Interesting. Please, could you just tone it down so I could ask you something?
If you've got something really important to say, you can do it through the white noise. God damn it. Fine. If you really want to talk, I can dial it down. I've also got a gun, by the way.
Yeah, well, so do I.
She's carrying a 2-barreled front loader. Remain careful. Well, it doesn't feel much better, but you can form sentences now. There's only 3 meters between you. Be careful when you make your move. That'll be it for questions. Bide your time.
How did you know we were coming?
Passages, and I've been preparing for quite a while.
While hiding bullets on the floorboards?
So you found my shack, huh? I'm not surprised.
Why hide a bullet?
This turned out pretty bad for me if you hadn't walked right into 25 bands of ultra-high frequencies.
That's her admitting the bullet was an emergency exit.
Did you shoot it, Lely?
No, I didn't do it. I only helped stage the lynching, though I doubt that makes much of a difference to you. Who ratted me out, by the way? Was it Titus? No, he wouldn't have broken first.
You're right. Clash was the first to share her suspicions.
I knew the kitten had claws, but not like this. But she couldn't have known I was on the coast. How did you find me?
Your own boys told us.
My boys?
Yeah. Okay, call them the Hardie boys then.
Well, fuck. Those guys liked me, I know it. If this is what happens to people whom people like, how the fuck do the rest of you get by?
Wasn't it you called me the human can opener? It's not personal. I opened them
I
up.
did, didn't I? Now you've come for me. Fuck them all the same.
Well, I do it by asking questions. And I have some
Like
for
what?
you.
I already told
A strong moral compass. She still wants the opportunity to make a case for
Would you
herself.
say that Lely was a likable
I didn't
person?
Like him. Hardened mercenaries aren't particularly likable types.
I mean, it's hard
Plenty
work.
of broken people who don't come with that kind of body count. Besides, they're paid well for what they do.
Did you feel protective?
Yeah, sure. And I didn't like Wild Pines sending in those foreign hirelings. Me and a fuck ton of other people around here.
Okay, I got other questions. Do you have an alibi? For when Lely was shot?
I was with the boys the whole night. I hope they at least bothered to impress that upon me.
There were 10 minutes they
You
couldn't
mean
account
the
for.
length of a toilet break? That wouldn't even have been enough time.
Our investigation has shown that 15 minutes was just enough time to commit the murder.
Now I'm curious. Please, explain.
Play pinball much?
Not since I was 14 and hanging out in the only... Why?
There were some mysterious pinball machines in some pretty mysterious rooms in the whirling.
And probably some ghosts from the time of the suzerain. I'm not really interested in supernatural mysteries.
What about
What
elevators?
the helicopters have to do with
Do
it?
you
Not
or don't you?
particularly. And
Yeah,
that
whatever.
topic was what? I'm listening.
You have a
And
gun. Where'd you
the
get
gun
it?
Store,
What gun
Triggered
store?
Happy Jacks.
Doesn't sound like
What
the name
did
of a
you
real
think?
store.
That I'm going to squeal on my gun supplier? Sorry. No, yeah. Evidence.
You like to
Who
hang out on
doesn't?
rooftops?
Oh, you probably mean Claudia's rooftop. Sure, I've hung out there.
What's so
It's
great?
very powerful. I used it to tune into RCM frequency.
Is that the only reason?
Pretty bomb too. But you might say the antenna was the main attraction there, yeah.
So you're
Along with
sure
Claudia.
you didn't shoot the merc?
Yes, I'm sure. In fact, the shot couldn't have possibly come from the roof. Otherwise, we would have heard it downstairs.
No one mentioned hearing any shots. And a rifle like the one used would have...
Leave any flowers for Clash on the
No.
roof?
Gifts of flowers and candy aren't really my style.
There were flowers, they were symbols of revolution.
So now I'm leaving revolutionary symbols around.
That she was
I never
mourning.
did understand why.
Okay, so
No,
you didn't leave
I
me
did
bills.
not.
You wanted drugs for the Union.
Heart of Gold Tommy fucked me over too.
No, I found my own way in.
You got into my lorry on your own. What now? You're going to arrest me for drug trafficking?
I can't trust anything you say.
That's your prerogative.
You had a financial incentive to kill the
Man,
merc.
It's to get away from all that murderous shit that I left Jamrock, my previous employer, for the Union.
She deliberately avoided naming the mob.
I got lucky being a dispatcher. Never had to do any of the really dirty work myself. This gun has only been used for self-defense against serious scum.
So is
It's
mine.
going to be easier to reach the machine now.
But you're threatening us
Based on
with
what
it.
I've heard about you, you are serious scum.
Okay, let's take
Yeah?
a step back.
More questions before doing anything.
Who killed the
How
merc?
should I know? As I keep saying, he already had a bullet in his head when I got to...
Those rings around her eyes, her tired voice. She's been staying up late.
For this radio? Who hasn't? You know, I can still see him there, in Claus's room, lying on his side. He was still warm.
What happened Sunday night?
It's okay. All right, don't kill yourself over it. I was shooting the shit with Hardie and the boys over a few beers, like always. Then Klasia comes in, all pale and shuddering. She sits down with a drink, trying to steady her nerves. So I grab a seat next to her.
Did she also seem
Oh
high?
yeah, super. But I didn't think too much of it at first. I'd seen her
Hush.
party hard
Said you
before.
knew something was wrong immediately.
No, I really didn't. She's not that easy to read. I just assumed she'd done too much blow. It wouldn't be a first for her. But no such luck. She was in some deep shit. She asked me to come upstairs. The merc she'd been going with was lying on the bedroom floor, dead. I knew she couldn't get the authorities involved, so yeah.
You made it look like he'd been hanged.
It's pretty weird that you came up with this plan right on the spot. No, actually, how'd you manage to come up with a
What?
plan so quickly?
No. Faking a lynching was her idea.
Her idea?
In cold blood. It really surprised me how quickly she was able to get a hold of herself once we got up there. It was like she was another person. The party girl was gone.
So she was lying to me.
She asked me to help her drag him into the shower so she could wind the shower head around his neck to fake lividity. Then she dressed him while I went to get the Hardie girls.
She lied to you about that, too.
Go ahead, resourceful.
I wasn't sure whether to admire her
Do you
or be disturbed.
think she killed Lely herself?
As I keep telling you cops, we didn't hear anything downstairs. No gunshot, nothing.
But
Not even a
even
silencer?
if this is true, weren't you worried this lynching might lead to...
War? The thought crossed my mind. But the mercenary's death was going to have repercussions either way. Although the way things are going...
She doesn't want to talk about this, but not because she has something to hide. She doesn't want the guilt.
Fuck it. I'm not responsible for these people after what they did to me.
Okay, if you didn't kill him, why
I
hide?
saw you roll into town. I wasn't about to stick around for questioning by a goddamn La Puta Madre agent.
So this is what she was scared to tell Titus. This
What
guy.
do you mean,
this
La Puta
guy.
Madre
Yes.
agent?
You. Everyone says you're his peon. His human can opener.
Through the sudden sharp pain in your head, you hear the lieutenant mumble something. Fucking hell. And why me? It's especially bad suddenly. Felt like a vein exploded.
How do you know
Everyone
this?
in Jamrock. The cops, the criminals. Why do you think I'm holed up in here with a goddamn...
If she knows that about you, she must know your real name too.
He's dangerous,
Is that a
right?
joke or a threat?
No, that was
Yeah,
your
sure.
question.
She doesn't.
I'm sure La Puta Madre himself will explain it
Why
all.
did you do
to
this
you.
mantra
Thank you, my
anyway?
Lori. You think the biggest player in Jamrock appreciates competition? And now I have Harry Can Opener in my lair. Fucking Titus.
Wait, one thing. Possibly small, but she said you rolled into town.
Was anyone with
Yeah,
me?
you had your death squad with you. What happened to them anyway?
Wasn't this
Well,
squad?
it wasn't this scrawny dude. You had 2 guys and a lady. The guys looked... One of the guys seemed chipper, a blonde.
I see.
The other had a brooding something or other about him. And the woman was the only one in uniform. All were carrying. That sound about right?
No idea. Satellite Officer Vic Mayer looks out of the window grimly, then puts his coffee down and turns to Patrol Officer Mino. We could either take a room here in the Whirling or go. Let's go home, Jean. Nothing's going to happen today, she responds quietly. Jean takes his
I think I know her.
Friction, lock, set.
Fantastic. I've got to get on the road.
You know about the
What
bunker?
bunker?
Tell
Don't
me
know
this
anything
bunker.
about it.
Keep calm. Breathe in.
Fine.
After
Let's
the
go.
snow recedes, it's a little clearer.
Nailed
You
it.
did it. The compressor lies broken on its side. It's quiet.
You're
She
under
looks at the
arrest.
machine.
Oh, fuck it.
Not on my watch.
She's truly desperate. You know.
Maybe I can
This
talk her out
is
of it.
how you talk her out of it. It's the only scenario in which she lives.
I have to follow protocol.
She pulls the trigger.
Dick.
You watch as her brains trickle out through her neon hair.
Okay.
Clean up. That tent there.
Damn, I have to do that. I don't want her to die, no. I don't like that. Ah, too far back, aren't I? Fine, I'll just have to skim through.
The rusty ladder leads to the rooftop. On second thought,
No.
the rusty ladder leads to the rooftop. All you need to do is close your
Okay.
eyes. Zoot, zap, oh my, bam! You find yourself on the roof.
You know,
The wind.
never mind.
Fine. equip that. Damn, I should have saved. If I had known.
Two rusty metal plates. The doors.
Huh. I hope after you climbed up to the roof, you mean? There's a yes, we have an exit. So let's get going. Time to investigate these passages.
In a moment. So down here, huh? Okay. Let's see. I can't yet. Damn it. Fine. Let's walk this way. Then... Can't fast travel, shit. I need to go maybe here? There we go. Okay, let me buy some healing.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with...
Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or... Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something.
Okay, that's enough. Okay, this way. Up. No. Actually, I don't need this. Sorry about that, I must have accidentally pushed stop streaming. Damn border list. It's no biggie. I could fix this. Let's see. Okay, this way. Let's check this out.
A mustachioed and mutton chopped years.
Yes, I can...
The lieutenant does not seem to shit.
You mean like...
No one's been here recently. We'll take that. Wait, it's here. Okay. Let's go. Wait, not here. No.
Suddenly, your entire body is paralyzed.
Oh, well, this is fine.
I know you're feeling, can't say it's a...
As she says, that's an awful decision. Why would you not want to...
Yeah. I can get closer. Let's see, right...
You feel something.
No. What do you mean? I don't feel... No.
It's not...
Here. Okay. Now I'm ready.
Suddenly, your entire body is paralyzed. It's like...
I know you can't say it...
As she says the word, no, buddy. That's not going to help. You can't shield yourself from this. It's an entirely new type of experience.
I'm using a...
The X blasted from that pale in the...
Saw my... A pale signal so precise at the up...
She likes telling you about the machine.
I built it...
And she's...
That's illegal!
Oh yeah. The pale? It's... No. Yeah, I stuck yellow.
So she thinks of...
If you've got something... Goddamn fine.
She's carried well. There's only... Be careful when you...
I heard you in the passages. And I've been... So you found my shack, huh? I'm not so nice.
As opposed to the other knives.
This could have...
As her admitted.
No. Who ratted me out? Oh, but she couldn't have known I was on the coast. Oh, fuck. Took some convincing my ass. How the fuck did the rest of you get by? I did, didn't I? Like what?
A strong moral.
I didn't like him. Pardon, yeah, sure. Plenty of broken... I'm listening. Man, I was with the boys the whole... Yeah. Can't do either. Wow. Now I don't know it.
Evaluate.
The shot couldn't have...
She has a...
That didn't go super well.
Who doesn't? Oh, the views... Yes, I'm sure. And? Yeah. No. No, I did not. So... Okay, great. You got into my... Man,
She deliberately...
I got lucky.
There. It's going to be easier to reach the machine now.
Based on what I've heard about you, yeah?
More.
How should...
Those...
Who has it? He was still warm.
She...
Took it. All right. She sits down with a drink. No, she asked...
You made it look like he'd been hanged.
What? No. Yeah.
She lied to you about that.
Yeah. As I keep...
But...
War?
She doesn't...
Fuck it. I saw...
So this is...
Yes.
Through the sudden sharp pain in your head. Fucking hell. It's especially bad, Sonny.
Everyone in...
If she knows that about you, she must know your real name too.
Nah. That you've been to...
Wait, one thing. Possibly.
Yeah, you had your death squad with... Well, it wasn't this... One of the guys... That sounded...
No, satellite... Let's go home, John.
Fantastic. I've got to get on the road.
Let's go.
Then you can go find your friends. Unless you have anything pressing to ask me.
Bullshit.
The violet white noise becomes even more.
Come on.
Suddenly, your entire body is paralyzed. It's like...
I know you can't say it.
As she says the word, officer, you think nobody. That's not going to help. You can't shield yourself from this.
I'm using a pale...
It blasted.
Saw my... A pale signal...
Let's try to escape.
At the up...
She likes telling you about the machine.
The pale? I built it myself.
And she...
That's silly. Oh, yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah, let's...
So she thinks...
If you've got... Goddamn fine.
She's... Well, there's only... Be careful when you make...
I heard you in the past. So you found my shack, huh? So...
As opposed...
This could have...
That's her.
No. Who ratted me out, by the... Nah. She didn't. But she couldn't have known I was on the coast. Oh, how the fuck did the rest of you... I did, didn't I? Like what?
A strong moral.
I didn't like him. Plenty of broke... Yeah, sure. I'm listening. Man, I was with the boys the whole night. Yeah. Can't do either without... Wow. Now I'm curious. We don't know it. The shot...
She has...
That didn't go...
And? Sure don't.
A breach?
No.
This is something...
The gun's trigger-happy Jack. What did you think? I knocked away a... Yeah. Who doesn't? The view's... It's very powerful. Yes, I'm sure. No. Gift, so now I'm leaving... I never did... No, I did not. So... Okay, great. Man, it...
She delivered...
I got lucky.
There. It's going to be easy.
You won't get to. Your dirty little trick, yeah?
More.
How should I...
Those...
Who hasn't? He was...
She...
Took it. All right. She sits down with a drink, trying to say... Oh, yeah. Super. No. She asked...
You made it look like it...
What? Yeah. She
lied to you.
Yeah. As I keep...
But...
War?
She doesn't...
Fuck it. I saw...
So this is what...
Yes.
Through the sudden sharp pain in your head. You fucking... It's especially bad, so...
Everyone in jail...
If she knows that about...
Harry Dubois.
All of this just means that you're a...
Nah. That I'm not... You've been to my lorry.
Wait, one thing.
Yeah, you... Sure you do. Well, it wasn't this... One of the guys... That sounded...
No, satellite, let's go home.
Fantastic. What bunker? Don't know anything...
Keep calm. Breathe in. After the pain recedes, it's a little clearer.
Fine. Let's do this. I did it.
The compressor lies broken on its side. It's quiet in your head again.
You're under arrest.
Oh, fuck it.
She's truly, you know. This is how you talk. She
Just walk
stares
away.
at you. Her neck and shoulders relax, and her grip on the gun.
You don't have to do this. You're not cornered. I'm letting
Day
you
of
go.
miracles.
She runs past you, then past the lieutenant, and disappears into the darkness of the...
Good call.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. I would have done the same had I not been incapacitated.
I think she didn't
Her
do it.
tent. We should check it out.
Yeah. Forge with bananas.
The plain red tent stands by, dispassionate. It was pitched by practiced hands. The tent looks old, but well maintained. In the darkness of the tent, a rolled-up sleeping bag, cooking utensils, some books, and a kerosene. It reeks of cigarettes. Assorted soft covers, mostly pulp horror.
See anything?
Rager Monthly, Journal of Material Science.
Notebook.
Pocket the worn brown.
We should read this immediately.
Let me see if she has... Ooh. I'll take $8. Okay. What's in this journal?
Journal. The cover is worn like someone used to carry. It's made of full-grain leather.
Full leather,
the lower
okay.
left corner of the Schneller is a stationary brand. She's got good taste. The journal falls open. About 2/3 of its root, the large cursive of some, perhaps too confidently. It's a mix of logistical...
It's good she left in a hurry. We could learn a lot from this.
Kind of
Hard to tell
logistics.
Exactly. It's mostly
There could be useful information.
esoteric radio technology. The most recent ones probably pertain to the latitude compressor. Short, wry observations of people and places. Probably a way to pass the time on the...
How
The
far back
first
did it go?
entry is from August 2nd of last year. It reads simply, I know my position is precarious.
You're right, the day Lely died.
On March 4th. March 5th, though, well, that's bound to come back and bite me in the ass. I'm bad at this. Loyal to a fault. But that's another matter entirely. She is referring to betraying her previous employer. Does this suggest she did it in self-defense? That name isn't mentioned. Small wonder. Would you talk about La Puta Madre in your journal? You do see an M, though. La Puta Madre. M is mentioned on March 9th.
Yeah,
and
that's a good point,
March
actually,
15th.
yeah. Let's read
Great.
that.
M's peon is coming to town, no doubt to investigate the lynching. But also, I feel it in my gut to finally put a bullet in my head. While I'm
You thought
napping
Larry
in my
was gonna
lorry
kill her?
or on a smoke break. Well, I won't stick around just to twist. Then again, isn't that what I've been... The call? Did M call her personally? Why?
Okay, March
Been
12th.
holed up here for 3 days now. I'm used to being alone and all, but I don't know when I'll be able to leave, or if I'll be ratted out. They will rat me out, of course. I've made it a point to believe in the best in people, the boys, for example. But experience tells me, did M feel truly betrayed by me? I was feeling threatened. He'd have to know if he threatened people, they'd take measures to protect themselves. Even I know that. Economic measures, first of all. Gotta make a living, right? I can still hear his voice in the receiver. Taste the plastic. The entry ends abruptly. The thick journal bound in brown.
It's the most recent
entry. Even when I leave here, if I leave here alive, what's my next move? Staging a lynching is a crime, even if I'm not accused of murder on top of that. Forever on the run. Not really my idea of the open road. Man, I was really looking forward to winning.
It looks like she might have been... framed?
Was she shut up?
That would be a first, or a fourth. But who's counting, he thinks.
If she didn't do it, then maybe it's good that we didn't
I
catch
wouldn't
her.
go so far as to say that. We have other reasons to arrest her.
Right.
Besides,
But then
I'm
she
not
would have
sure
killed
her
herself.
life as a fugitive is going to be much better
But-
than we does. Especially if she has problems with the madre.
Am I really a la puta madre agent?
No, I don't think you are. Ask someone in your precinct if you want to be sure.
He truly does not believe you are. Perhaps he shouldn't
Then
be so
who do you
trusting.
think killed the
Could
merc?
have been Titus. Then again,
No one heard the shot.
maybe there's a Hardie boy we've yet to meet who acted as his
There was a
accomplice.
ninth one? No
Either
way.
We need to keep an eye on him. One thing is for certain. We have business back in the whirling in rags. Questions to ask. We should get to it.
Yeah, we should. Yeah. I need to go find out if I'm really a peony. Can't be corrupt. No way. Okay, I gotta go this way. At least near the church. Alright. Ah. Yeah. Oh shit, do I have to walk back? Alright. No, not this way. Yeah, I guess I do. Alright then. Let's do that. Come on. If I can't fast travel back, then that means something is gonna happen by the time I get back. Whatever that is, it can't be good. Fuel canister. Wait a minute. Like paint. Hey, I could use that. Alright, let's see if I could paint something.
Stop. Now. It is yes.
Tribunal?
And it's not going to be. Be prepared. Your fingers reflexively reach for the Villiers 9mm pistol in your pockets.
Fight with my bare hands if I have to.
If you didn't have to.
Anyway, a breakthrough.
Magnesium-based life form. We tell them, hell no. You're about to be.
I'm all out of shits to give, loincloth. Welcome to the fucking reckoning. Put your damn gun down. People are gonna get hurt.
No.
We need to talk this
It's
through.
war.
All right?
Shut up. You're not gonna talk yourself out of this, loincloth shit fuck.
This is the mercenary at the gates. His chest rises and falls under the ceramic breastplate. His fingers reach for the butt of his sword. There's something very wrong with him.
He's dangerous.
This is a misunderstanding. Nothing irreversible has happened yet. You can just return to your unit and forget all about this.
The Kipt is merciful, willing to spare us if we just forget about our murdered and humiliated commander. I think we should just kill everyone, Corty.
You are all drunk. Come to your senses. You won't gun down 7 people in the middle of the street. This isn't a frontier town or a jungle outpost.
Easy, Lizzie. Let me handle it. I know guys like this. I'm sure we can come to a peaceful agreement. Ain't that right, fellas?
Peaceful.
Nest in your abdominal cavity like a little wild mouse. The masked man's words are barely intelligible, but you can hear them.
Fuck,
Oh,
there's
no.
a third one. How did we miss something like this?
This third one, he is the most dangerous of them all, heavily armed.
Big one is the merc at the
If
gates.
this turns into a firefight, we should take him out first.
A sound strategy.
My
Me too.
plan is not to get killed. The mercenary tribunal.
This is the police.
Get lost, comedian. You cops had your chance. Now it's fucking time for some justice.
Pig fuck!
Easy now. No one needs to die today.
People are gonna die today. We're not leaving it like this. These tribals hung him up for everyone to see.
No one is going to kill anyone. Let's just put the guns down and talk like civilized human beings.
With a wordless gurgle, the killer loads his long rifle. The leader gives a small nod to the helmeted man. You feel your fists contract. As you know, it's okay. Soften him up and trust the others to attack if it comes to that. Make him talk. Present an argument. I'm barely keeping you together here. This is it. If you talk to him, he will rattle you, not the other way around. International something. International law. Don't say it. Easy now. Easy. Just tell them these men didn't do it. There's a peaceful, dangerous. Ask about him first. You don't want personal facts about his dead friend coming out of your mouth. He has to start it.
I knew you wouldn't have got that scab
Yeah.
leader.
I don't fucking act so well. Lely had a hard-on for making faces for you natives. Fucking food aid shit. That shit is done now. Trigger time.
Who are you?
Sergeant Major Raoul Cortiner, reporting in to burn this fucking mud hut to the ground.
As he moves, the interlocking pieces of his armor click. Softly click, click, click. The realization comes to you like a picture puzzle coming together. His name is Raoul Cortiner. The dead
Oh, that
man's
makes a lot of
name
sense.
is Elise Cortiner. He's brothers with the deceased.
For killing, maiming, and humiliating our commanding officer, you're all sentenced to death by lead.
I know that name.
Sways from left to right.
Raoul and Ellis Cortiner. Sorry about your
He
brother,
wasn't
Raoul.
my fucking brother. We just grew up on the same farm and got beat into place by the same sick fuck.
And then went to the same military academy and the same unit in the same war.
fucking mud hut town, too.
Okay, good.
His parents left him in a fucking leaf compactor.
Lely.
Yes, when he was small, just
We
an infant.
researched him. We contacted the ICP and looked at his birth records. That was in there. And other things.
They fucking put Lely in a leaf compactor, and now these cunts finished the job.
It's a mindfuck, Corty. He wasn't put in a leaf compactor. They're making it up to fuck with us. Major, permission to.
Open fire. We can't have that.
Listen, Lely. Everyone says good things about him. He was a talker.
We've heard testimony. People say he was charismatic, a nice guy to be around.
Yeah, he liked to chat up the natives. Share leaflets, squeeze a bit of kit tass here and there. Great fucking idea that turned out to be. If Lely was here, he would spare the lot of you. Maybe shoot one for show. But me, I'm not a big fan of public affairs, clay monkey. I'll gun every one of you down for what you did.
Ready to open fire, Major. At your
NATO
command.
41. That really happened, didn't it?
Colonel did what he had to do. It was either one cunt or 100 of them. Look here.
It's gonna be tricky.
In your ship pipes, right in the fuck. He likes to fire mortars at random coordinates. Wipe out mud huts like that. When he gets bored, Lely knew how to command.
He was a good commander. I can see you miss him.
Oh yeah, he would have commanded this fuckhell way better than I did. But that didn't happen, because Hayseed Bill and Kipty the Kipt here fucking murdered him. Had him stink the village up for 2 weeks after. And you fucks did nothing.
Listen, man.
Told us what? What
Yeah, Blue Eyes, didn't he?
Blue, yeah. Like someone fucked up and put a baby's eyes on a grown man. It was creepy, but bitches like that.
Your brother did not deserve to go out like that. I promise, I will find the killer.
His killer. Cop. His killer stands right there, shitting his pants, and you're standing in the way, protecting. I know what this tactic is, Silo Sam. You're gonna die for that.
Big talk, but that leaf compactor won't leave his mind anytime soon. It's a small thing.
You're all drunk, look at yourself.
So
Your
what?
judgment is prepared, you will regret this.
I'm clear as day.
Enough already! What is the...
Interrupt me again, and I will execute.
I didn't know you had to go to the guy.
Rude is the killer. Rude, the killer. Who include...
All of you cunts inside out.
What was that?
Perhaps it's for the best. Him not talking.
The gunner. The raddest. What do you think he does?
Think you're real tough, huh? This killing is meaningless.
What are we waiting for?
Lance Corporal, just fucking shut up.
Listen, they didn't do it.
Who did?
It was someone else.
Fuck.
His fingers are twitching. That's a draw reflex.
He was shot from a
He's
great
about
distance.
to-
A sniper
You
did it.
think I'm fucking... How about the kid?
Listen, please. This cop and this drumhead cop marshal won't
Your mind grinds to a halt. All you can see is...
She wasn't
he
even
pulls
there.
the trigger. A plume of smoke, the shot rings.
Fuck you.
Fuck this.
Gene!
He'll be He wants you to open fire on the mercenaries before he does. He's waiting for you and your partner to be the shit.
Fine.
A plume of smoke and fire erupts. There is a hole. To your right, the killer raises his rifle and takes aim at you. His moves are steady. An Easter AR-FA-7. You leap left. A swarm of angry lead passes mere millimeters from your side, tearing fabric off your coat. Feels like the lightest of tucks.
Stop shooting at me.
Watch out. God, please. He's aiming for the eye slot in 2 shots ring at once. One from the lieutenant's pistol, and the other from the balls.
Him.
Blood gushes from the helmet. An unbelievable shot. Glenn, dying in a puddle of blood behind you. His mangled... You see 2 crazed eyes stare at you through all the smoke and the panic. With blood gushing from his face, the man raises his pistol. The look, here it comes. Death.
Figures.
You can't. There isn't. The pain is too...
Fine. Oh, man. I should have saved before. Damn. Now I gotta do this shit all over again.
Your entire body is paralyzed. It's like...
I know you can't say it.
As she says, no, buddy. That's not going to help.
I'm using a pale latitude compressor.
The blasted...
Saw my... A pale
Son of
signal?
a-
So, what precisely? At the up...
She likes telling you about the machine. Keep her talking.
The pale? I built it...
And she...
That's illegal.
Oh, yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah.
So she thinks...
If you've got... God damn it. Fine.
She's... Well, there's only... Be careful when you...
I heard you... So, you found... So nice.
I suppose...
I what?
That's her.
No. Who Oh, but she... My... What is... Oh, how the fuck did the rest of you get by? I didn't I? Like...
A strong moral.
I didn't like him. Plenty of broken... Yeah, sure. I'm listening. Man, you mean the length of a... Wow. Now I'm... Don't know.
Evaluating.
The shot...
She had...
That didn't go...
And? Sure don't.
The breech load?
No.
This is...
I knocked away 80 the guns. Trigger happy jet. What did you think? Yeah. No. No, I didn't. Who doesn't? The view's pretty... Yes, I'm sure. So... Okay, great. You... Man, it...
She didn't...
I got lucky.
There. It's going...
You won't get to. Yeah?
More quick. She up.
It's okay. All right, don't. She sits down with a drink. Oh, yeah. No, She asked...
You made it look...
What? Yeah,
She lied to you about...
Yeah. As I keep...
The...
War?
She doesn't...
Fuck it. How should I...
Those...
Who hasn't? He was still...
So this is what...
Yes.
Through fucking hell. And it's especially bad, so...
Everyone...
If she knows that about you...
Harry, you...
All of this just means...
Is that a joke or a threat? I'm guessing both. Yeah, sure. I'm sure, love... You've been to...
Wait, one thing.
Yeah, sure you did. Well, it wasn't this scrawny. One of the guys... That sounded...
No, satellite, let's go home, John.
Fantastic. What bunker? Don't know anything.
Keep calm. Breathe in.
Fine.
After the pain recedes,
let's go.
Clear. You did it.
There we go.
The compressor lies broken on its side.
Hold on.
It's quite...
Alright, I'm back. Package came for me.
She looked...
Oh, fuck it.
Fine.
She's truly... You know. She's... Her neck and shoulders relax.
Day of me...
She runs past you, then past
Get out of
the
here.
lieutenant, and disappears into the darkness of the tunnel.
Good call. I would have done the same. Had I not
She didn't do it.
The plane red. It was pitched. The tent. It reeks of cigarette. Assorted.
See anything?
Rhaegar month. Epoch.
We should read this.
Actually. Nah, it's too long ago. Alright.
A thick journal. It's made of Schneller. She's got the journal for the large, perhaps too. It's a mix.
It's good she left enough.
Hard to...
There could be useful.
Esoteric rate. Short, right. The first, nothing. She is referred that small one. Great. Then again, the call being hold up. Did M. The entry ends. The most, even when I leave it.
It looks like she...
That would be a first. Or a He truly does not.
I wouldn't go. Besides, could have been Titus. Then maybe there's one thing is for...
Okay. Oh, wrong way. This way. In here. I don't need this. Alright, let's walk back again.
Stop. Now. It is time. Crisis. Be prepared. Your fingers reflexively reach for the V. It would be...
I'm all out of shits to give.
God damn it.
Put your damn gun down.
Son of a bitch, I didn't want to... Alright, yeah, I guess that's good enough.
The plane, it was pitch. The tent, it reeks of cigarettes. Assorted.
Seeing it.
Reagan, you pocket.
We should read.
Alright, read.
A thick journal. It's made of Schneller. She's got the journal, the large, perhaps too confident. It's a mix.
It's good she left it.
Hard to tell.
There could be useful.
Esoteric, short, the first and nothing. She is referring that small one. Great. Then again, the call being hold up. Did M fit the entry ends? The most, even when I leave.
It looks like
that would be a first.
I wouldn't go. Besides,
he truly does.
Could have been Titus. Maybe there's one thing.
Alright, let's head back. This way. Down here. Let's grab that.
Stop. Crisis. Be prepared. Your fingers, it would be...
Alright. Here we go. Stop here. I mean, save here. That's what I meant.
I'm all out.
Put your...
Shut up.
This is the mercenary at...
This is a
The kip.
You are...
Please. Nest in...
Fuck.
This third one. He is the most dangerous of them all.
If this turns into
a sound...
The mercenary... My plan is...
This is the police.
Get lost, comedian.
Pig, fuck!
I can see you're drunk.
No one.
With the leader. No, I'm barely keeping.
Rude.
All of you cunts, it rip you.
Perhaps it's
The gunner. What do you think he does?
Kills?
Smart loin.
I didn't do it.
Who did that? How fucking.
His fingers are twitching. That's
A sniper.
How about the kid?
Listen, please. This cop and this drumhead cop marshal won't decide who.
Think.
The Hardie boys confessed to hanging him. All together. Titus
Listen, he was shot. He wasn't hanged.
A Kiel Model 40 revolver. 8.
You heard wrong. She and these men have been helping us find the shooter.
The hanging was only a cover-up.
The shot rings in your ears. The young woman stands and looks behind her. The shot has flown.
I missed.
I know what I heard, Corty.
Hmm.
They said they killed him. They.
That doesn't sound.
You're all drunk. Your judgment is impaired.
Enough already.
Interrupt me again, and you think I care what that company cunt thinks?
We're working
She's
together.
Gone. Stay cool. The company bitch is gone. Lely's gone. Fuck are we still doing in this shithole?
Guys, Hold your ground. Any more of you run, I'll shoot you myself.
They're huddled close in a formation.
Think.
All right, here we go.
Here we go.
This
Let's
is
do
an
this.
Illegal tribunal. Granor would never sanction this. You only have time for one argument. Choose wisely.
Who's in charge
I'm
after
a
you did
Cornell
that?
major with over 15 years of live combat experience. When my colonel gets hanged by clay monkeys,
So you're the highest ranking.
die. I just have the biggest gun.
Technically, the other man has the biggest gun, but we're beyond.
So what's the highest ranking
King
colonel?
Reaper.
As the leader of this group, we consider your actions. This does not need to end in
You're
bloodshed.
right. But you see, I want it to end in bloodshed.
Okay, it's not much, but he's thinking about something else, and his hand is off the gun. This did something.
Where's Clash?
Glacia, the woman upstairs, where is she?
She left!
Unarmed, hunched.
What do you mean she left?
Her room's.
We should have arrested her.
Hey, Bushman! Your little cunt isn't gonna help you out of this one!
Of course, nothing bad will happen. Talk about his dead friend. He seems stable enough to take it.
He doesn't seem
Even
stable at
better,
all.
This might be a very bad moment to come up with this, but
I feel like I
he's
got to know
brought
your
it.
dead friend during our investigation.
Talk to me.
Okay, yes. Immediate failure. Things are worse now.
What's the matter, loincloth?
Shit, this is it. Tell him anything. Tell him you have
Kill me and
more
you never find out
information.
who killed your brother. I've been withholding information.
Kill him.
The Porcelain Man, an Easter AR-FA-7, built for taking out light. You leap left. A swarm of angry lead passes mere millimeters from your side, tearing fabric off your coat. Feels like the light. The man
Joy.
tilts. Watch out.
God, please.
He's aiming for the eye slot in 2 shots ring at once. One from the lieutenant's pistol, and the other from DePaul's. It blood gushed. An unbelievable shot from Glenn, dying. You see 2 cold eyes looking at you through all the smoke and panic, and a pistol raised, aiming. A look. Here it comes. Death.
Yeah, I died. Damn. If only I didn't fail that second check.
You can't.
Nah, this is not how this is gonna end. No way. Alright, let me unequip that. Okay. Let's go.
I'm all out of.
Put your.
Shut up!
This is the mercenary at the Shh.
This is
The Kipt.
You are on.
Peace. Nest.
Fuck.
This third one.
The mercenary. My plan, if this turn.
A sounds.
No.
We have to stay.
Fine, we will.
Get lost.
Pig, fuck!
No one needs to die today.
No one is going to.
With the leader. No, it's okay. I'm barely keeping.
Who's that?
All of you cunts, rip you.
Perhaps
they're gonna. What do you think he does?
Just killing. You think you're real tough, huh?
What are we waiting?
Lance Corporal. Yeah? Who did
It was someone else.
His fingers are twitching. That's a
He was shot from a great distance.
Listen, please. This.
The Hardie boys confessed to hanging him.
He was shot.
They killed.
You heard wrong. She and these men have been helping us.
God isn't even one of them.
The shot rings in your ear. The young woman stands and looks behind.
I missed.
I know what I.
That doesn't sound.
You're all drunk.
Enough.
Interrupt me again. You think I care what that company cunt thinks? She's gone. Stay cool. The company big guys. Hold your ground.
They're huddled close in a formation. All right. You only have time for one argument.
I know that's not give you a right to conduct a tribunal.
You have no idea about the rights Grinnell extends to us.
It's not okay to kill civilians and local law officers.
I'll kill you, hang you to that streetlight by your shit pipes. That no one's going to give a shit about dead loincloths.
Okay, it's not much, but he's thinking about something dangerous. Ask about him first. You don't want
I knew you were a goddamn scab leader.
I don't. Sergeant Mate.
As he moved, click, click.
For killing, maiming, and humiliating our commander.
I know that name.
From left.
He wasn't my fucking brother. We just grew up on the same farm.
Yeah, you were foster brothers.
You lost him. Quick, don't let him move.
Lady.
Yeah, when we were small.
They fuck this room.
It's a.
Open fire.
Listen.
What do you mean?
We've artistic.
Yeah. If Lely.
Ready to open fire.
Our colonel did.
In your ship pipe!
He likes.
He was a good.
Oh, yeah. Fucking.
Listen, man.
Told us what?
Yeah, blue eyes.
It was creepy. Find him. I know what this.
Big talk.
Who the fuck is.
Glacia, the woman upstairs. Where is she?
She left.
Unarmed. Hunched.
What do you mean she left?
Hey, Bushman.
Fine.
Your cunt isn't gonna help you out of this one.
Let's do this.
A plume of smoke and fire erupts from the smoke drifts west with the. There is a hole in it to your right. The killer raises his rifle and takes aim at you. His moves are steady. An Easter AR-FA-7, built for taking out light armored vehicles. You leap left. A swarm of angry lead passes mere millimeters from your side, tearing fabric off your coat. Feel the man tilts. Watch out.
God, please.
He's aiming for the ice lock. 2 shots ring at once. One from the lieutenant's pistol, and the other from Glenn. Dying. You see 2 crazed eyes stare at you through all the smoke and the panic, with blood gushing. The look. Here it comes. Death.
I guess let's try to let it happen.
You simply blink. The pain is too immense to scream. It pushes the air out of your.
I see.
A persisting darkness.
Wait a
Dancing
minute.
lights of pain.
You're bleeding out.
Oh, wait, no. This is supposed to happen. Okay. I get it now. So
Stay
dark.
with me. You hear me? Stay awake. Look at me.
But you can't. It's so hard. Your eyelids grow heavy, and the sounds ever more distant. A slender white shadow towering. Someone stands there, raising her pistol at him. The lieutenant does not see it. He's pushing down on your wound. Scream immediately.
No, Kim!
No, you scream. Behind you, there is no room for hesitation. You hear a faint scream, a woman's. Then the sound disappears, like someone pressed stop on the tape. The woman is gone. So is Kim. Then the whole.
Go into total darkness.
Death. One more door, baby. One more.
Let me back.
Fight? There is no fight. The fight.
This can't be how it ends.
It was lost. He's not taking it. His body is not taking it. Oh, and rotting. And being disinfected. And smelling of drugs and feeling saliva in his mouth. Drifting in painkillers. Thrashing in his wound sleep.
There was a radio in the distance. A radio of the world. Playing sounds. Good morning, Elysium. Soon you will return.
Hours turn to days. Soon we will get up again and go through it again. Finally, we know what the infernal engine was outside.
The engine of a Caprice Kinema.
No, it was him. He is the infernal engine. Can't you see? He never stops. He only gets worse.
That can't be how it ends. No way.
You see the lieutenant's familiar shape in the orange jacket.
Oh.
It turns double.
Oh,
then
thank
triple
God.
From the pain.
Sunrise, Parabellum. Mr. Gart cleaned it. It took him an entire day.
How long have you been
2
out?
days, in and out. You've been up enough to take Dramamine and curse. And drink water. It's not ouch time yet. You just go...
Dramamine. Then it's not that bad. Neither surgical nor organ damage bad. But still, under the counter
Jackie
bad.
Kim. You took it off?
Yes. The joke wasn't funny anymore. I took it off.
The close proximity of death
Hey, what'd
must
you
have
say?
made the lieutenant contemplate.
Sunrise.
Parabellum. Sunrise, prepare for war. It's an old revolutionary saying.
Isn't that written on your...
Gun. It's engraved on
Served
it.
you well.
Is it war
The
today?
gates of the harbor are boarded up. The streets are a little more empty. Apocalyptic violence is yet to erupt, I am relieved to say. I think we may have held it off, for now. Barely.
Good.
Yes, we have also completely failed. But that's okay.
What happened?
What happened? You shot the major in the face. A firefight ensued.
Oh yeah, that was pretty cool. But is he dead?
Yes.
Oh.
As retaliation, the rifleman tried shooting you. He missed, or you dodged.
Yeah, I dodged.
Then I shot and wounded him, while Glenn took a bullet in the spine. It was meant for me. Glenn did not survive.
Oh.
Titus, Fat Angus, and Theo charged. Angus and Theo did not make it. They both died before they made it to intensive care. Titus survives. So do Alain and the musician. I forget his name.
Eugene?
Yes, he's still alive too.
Oh,
You
good.
were bleeding out. You said something, I don't know what. And you warned me. I was able to disarm Officer De Paul before she got the jump on me.
Oh, that's
Thank
good.
you.
I killed her. And that's what happened.
Figures. So, they're all dead. All three
De
of them.
Paul was the last to die. Everard had their bodies returned to Crenel for a funeral. The company is yet to retaliate.
Why?
Because we deterred them? Or Joyce did? Maybe the harbor in full lockdown is too costly a target. Or maybe they are simply taking their time and will attack soon. I don't
But
know.
you only smoked
This
once a
is the
day.
one.
So how many casualties on the Union side total?
3. Glenn, Theo, Angus. The fat one. He took a lot of bullets. And Theo,
That
he was
figures.
just too old for combat.
And that's...
All.
Total shit show,
Yes,
Kim.
officer. 7 people are dead. It's not a success.
7? You mean 6?
But what's done is done. The violence is cordoned off. The Hornets did not get into the beehive. The worst scenario has not materialized.
That's a relief.
Yet. And we are still alive. Both of us.
He did not expect you both to survive once you stepped between those two armies. His smoking, his hunched back.
Okay.
You have it
But
worse.
how bad am I hurt?
Reasonably bad. You were shot in the left quadriceps. That's your thigh. The outer side, thankfully, no major arteries were nicked.
Oh, okay.
The bullet was removed and a bacterial infection treated with mercurochrome.
Oh, that's good. But can I walk?
We will see.
You won't be able to dance much. That's for sure. You should be able to live with limping around, though.
Has anyone from my station been to see
No.
me?
A man and a woman sit in the front seat of an armored motor carriage. The woman is driving. The man lights a cigarette. Jean Vicmer is his name. The asphalt vanishes under the wheels of the machine. Ahead, harbor cranes rise to the sky. Back to that shithole, he says.
Good. I don't need
I
them.
called your station after the fight. The injury was logged in. They told me they've sent officers to join you on the site.
Odd. You haven't seen any,
I'm
have
sure
you?
they're worried about you.
That means he hasn't seen them around while you were out. Sorry.
Not my station, and who treated
Hardie.
me? Thank
No
you.
need.
Are you hurt?
Not very. I have a concussion from that woman beating me with the butt of her gun. I tried to not move too much.
No,
Things
no.
would be worse if you didn't warn me. Thank you. I did not see her coming. Stupid of me.
Good thing I passed that check. Okay. Let's see. I still have those stupid
Easy
gun
now.
gloves on.
Your balance is way off. You feel like you're about to fall over on that thing.
How are you?
You're fantastic. Let's rock.
He nods.
So what happens
I
now?
honestly don't know.
Good, because I
Do
do.
you? Because we can't talk to Everard. The harbor is in lockdown. Everyone in there is outside our grasp now. And Joyce has left too.
Joyce is gone?
Yes, she left yesterday morning. To meet the board of Wild Pines, or that is what I've heard. There's a pin somewhere in the machine that keeps Connell from sending in a death squad. Maybe it's her. Maybe she kept her hand. Either way, Ruby's gone, and Classio too. We really should have arrested her, you know?
Who did it then, Kim? Who killed the
I
hanged
don't
man?
know. I think the theory you presented, it's someone else outside our circle of suspects, was right. It better be. Everyone within the circle is either dead or gone. Honestly, I think our investigation has not produced a single credible suspect.
But the hole in the
I
wall.
don't know. That's been there for years.
Footprints.
Yes, God cursed the footprints, not solving the case for us.
It's
But yeah,
because I'm a put the mattress
don't be
peone, isn't it?
narcissistic. Half the cops in Revachol West are his peonies. Even if you are, it is not a decisive factor in this case.
That does make some
Me,
What?
Bills. This
Every
one.
piece of garbage in the city.
He's wrong.
No, it
Okay.
is. There's still 20% possibility the shot
We
came
should
from a
go
distance.
upstairs, rethink the ballistics in situ. I agree with this. What else?
Oh, these old bunkers and
We
weapons
could find
caches.
thousands more if we wanted. All of Revachol is full of them.
You know what I think about solving
He
crimes?
arches his brow. The ceiling fan patiently spins overhead.
It's hard.
It really is very hard.
That concussion must be making him dizzy.
You're not ready to give up, are
No.
you?
Are you ready to limp?
I'm
Good.
ready.
Where do you want to limp to?
The lieutenant did mention doing more ballistics. Also, it's just close enough to endure the war.
Upstairs.
Another look at the window, perhaps? The one he was shot.
Time to have a breakthrough.
Magnesium-based life form. We tell
Okay, skipped over Friday completely because I had a concussion.
the bathroom mirror has been wiped completely clean.
Could walk right into Kim's room if I wanted to. Let's try this out.
The bathroom mirror has been wiped completely clean. The faucet is you handle the chain cutter. Told you that you needed those chains. The mirror begins to clear slowly without you having. These papers bear the stamp of the
I had Garth open the door to your room. You were running a low bacterial fever the first night.
Thank you for keeping this thing alive a
It
little
would have been
longer.
easy. I am sure.
That's been reunited. And that's replaced. Good. Okay. I think here's a good time to stop. Whew. Yeah. Wow. Quite a bit happened today, didn't it? Yeah. I'm interested to see what happens next. But yeah, that's for another time. So yeah, if you enjoyed the stream, make sure to follow me on Twitch and follow me on Twitter. This VOD will be uploaded to my post YouTube channel where you can check out all my other VODs. And you should subscribe to my main channel, The Funny Crew. I got a couple of things that would mean some buddies of mine. Oh, and I joined my Discord. It's pretty epic. But yeah. In any case, though, thank you all for watching. Hopefully I'll see you again next time.